he keeps going around the back of the bin. I don't know what he's
Take his bed upstairs.
Unless I just put him in the...
No, just take his bed upstairs.
All around the back of it, and you just put it out.
Take his bed upstairs.
Bring the bed upstairs?
Yes.
Brown one or his other one?
His normal one.
Have you got his brown one?
No.
What one's bring upstairs, the brown one?
Yes. I have no idea.
I'm going to have to wash it. It needs washing anyway. Look, sorry. It's just that he keeps going around the back of the...
No, it's fine. Just leave it. Leave him.
Alright, sorry, darling.
Thanks, Mum. He'll be fine. To have a shitting dog. It's a blessing and a curse. Do not pee, Milo. Do not pee. Otherwise, I don't know what I'll do. Hi. Swish. I'm going to turn this on. Oops, I do not have a retouch, which helps. It does help. Cool. So slightly better, that's slightly better. I'm doing good, thank you. I'm just here with my dog Milo. He's a pretty cool dog. Oh, what happened to you, bruv? I don't know. I was hit by a landmine or something. Ow. Cool. Hair. Everywhere. Why is this not oh. I had to do that. Molly, you better stay there. You're moving about all the time. Yo, how are you? I'm pretty okay. I mean, I need to paint my nails, but I'm pretty okay. Well, Ario, I play a lot of games. Nice games. Sometimes Minecraft. To be fair, like, I'm totally bored of Minecraft, though. When did your mental illness begin? When I started talking to you, monkey. You need to evolve beyond the state of being a monkey. Do you get me? You're currently at monkey. You need to get Homo erectus, then Homo habilis, then Homo. So, you know, you need to evolve, basically. Thank you, XOXO. Other than the screen keep on moving all the time, things are amazing. Thoughts on ancient astronaut theory? There are no ancient astronauts. The first human being to leave this celestial body was Yuri Gagarin, who was, you know, the Russian space guy, so you know. Yes. Okay, sir. Wow. Complimenting me and insulting me at the same time. Just like, sir, calm down. You need to stop being triggered and stuff. Why do I have no internet? I never have internet on this thing. Never is there ever internet. Have you played Royal Guards? No, I do not. Sorry. How do we meet up? You can't, because this is YouTube. This is a family-friendly platform. And, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a very social person. I'm not social. I just sit here and pretend to be social. Give me attention. well, I've got to give you attention DX5 blah 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 because you're the top commenter or something. Yes, XOXO. Yes. Cool. I had some pink hair that I could wear, but then it was like it's not gonna go because like the rest of the fit is pink. So you know it doesn't work. Anyway, ancient aliens came to Earth and gave humans the tools necessary for evolution. I doubt that very much, right? I mean, from what I understand of it, I think that human beings like evolved themselves. I mean, you know, got like smart apes on the savannah, tool use, fire, spreading across the world, and that yeah, I just don't think so. Have you ever been in the army? I've never been in the army, Mark, but I have been in the cadets. So, you know, squad, shunt, and then just like, you know, marching. But you know, when you march, you have to like, you know, you don't like lock your arms straight. You just walk normally. But I don't know, you walk normally, but you raise your arms to shoulder height and stuff. It's actually quite interesting. A question, why would you rather be a girl than your true gender? Define true gender. Define it. Because gender is a social construct. Gender is different than sex. Sex is like, you know, DNA, chromosomes, like XX, XY. So, you know, gender is more of a social construct. In my opinion, okay, see you later. See you later. Is it pick? Stop spamming because otherwise you're going to be banned from too much spamming because I can't, like, I need other people to get a word in edgewise. Okay, Roger person, I'm going to ban you because none of my moderators have turned up yet, so cool. Give other people a chance. Anyway, I went to uni with you, Roger Bummer. That's a genuine question, why would you rather be a girl than a man? Well, basically it comes down to happiness and, you know, seeing something in the mirror that you're not happy with and taking a step to change it, you know? So it's basically that. So, yeah, basically. Can we see your snake? They're currently not out yet, so I have to kind of wait for them. Cup of tea in it? Yes. 4 cup of teas. 5 cup of teas. But if he comes out into his enclosure, then I'll probably get him out. Hi, hey, yeah. Hey, radio. Hello, Alistair person. Bye, Mark. I regret that I do not currently have a snake, because if I did, it would be slightly more interesting, but you know, only barely. Thoughts on guinea pigs? They are pretty cool. I mean, I would prefer hamsters just because guinea pigs are that much larger. They have, like, you know, more food requirements and stuff, but yeah, I mean, I don't have anything against them. I used to have pet guinea pigs, but then, I don't know, I got another pet and I got bored, so I was like, hey, can you have this pet? And then they took my pet, so, you know, I just swap pets. Other than dogs, though, you got to keep a dog forever. You can't just, like, pass a dog around like hot potato, like you might be able to do with some freaking goldfish. It's a dog. But, yeah, how many do you have? I have 5 pets. I have 4 snakes. I have a dog. So there's 5 pets altogether. 5 pets. Where's my nail polish? I'm probably going to paint my nails in a sec. You are back. Welcome. How, oh, I already read that. I already read that too. Do you believe in God? No, I'm an atheist, so. But I'm not some arrogant Reddit atheist. I'm just like, you know, I believe evolution suffices. And the reason I hate, like, a lot of religious freaks is because they just come in here and being like, gonna burn in hell, you deviant piece of shit. And I'm just like, wow, how do you know that? Oh, great, well, okay. Anyway, but, yeah, anyway, can we see your dog? My dog is over there in the corner sleeping. It's a very sleepy dog. Yeah, love the look today. Thank you, Day Holy Cat. Thank you. Thank you very much. I got my favourite thing. I got my favourite I just like pinks, you know. It's pink lips as well. I did the pink lips and stuff. Why is this, like, making no noise? It's weird. Have I got it I must have this on really low volume if this is not making any noise. It's 23. What the fuck? Okay, give me a sec. Let me go in and out because, like, why is this not making any noise? Maybe it's a glitch or something. Lipstick looking stunning on you. Yeah, I used 2 different types of lipstick to do this. 2 different types. I'm bricked up now, what should I do? I don't know what being bricked up is. You've got to deal with that shit yourself. I don't know how to deal with it. I can't fix your problem. Anyway, what's your dog's name? My dog's name is Milo. I mean, if you want to see him, I can get him. Do you want to see him? Because it's quite a cool dog. It's quite a cute dog. So, hi Mini Maniac, how are you doing? I'm just here with my dog Milo, who's being a total dog and just sleeping right now. Let me see if I can get Milo. Give me a sec. I'm gonna go and get him. Oh my god. Wait a second. I wanna see him. Give me a sec then. Give me time. I need to have time to get my dog. So, oh my god. This microphone falls off all the time, but don't worry about that. Hey dog. Oh my god, hi Milo. Come Milo. Oh boy, this is a big dog. Okay. What? Here's a dog. I present to you a dog. This is my dog. It's called Milo. It's actually a really cool pet. Anyway. The OMG, the blanket's so cute, thank you. Yeah, it's like a leopard print blanket or something. It's actually pretty cute. Milo, what are you doing? You can't have any food. That's not a dog, it is a dog. His name is Milo. He's a Frenchy bulldog. He's a big rat. Shut up in your face. You don't even know what you're looking at. Okay. Come here, Milo. Turn around. And go there. Milo. Stay very still. Hey, Asthma. Way cuter than you. EXO, why you gotta be such a fucking hater all the time? Seriously. My dog is way better. This is a real dog. Hi, Milo. He's a Frenchie. It's a Frenchy bulldog. I take him for many walks. Hello from Argentina, cute. Hello, George. I have two. I wish I had two dogs. I just have one dog. Too much love and responsibility. Just one dog. Dog called Milo too. He was a Shih Tzu cross. Bijoin. Bijoin? I'm still like new to like the dog lingo, but this is a Frenchie. It's a French bulldog. Yeah, he's got pretty cool markings. Hey, game today. Probably Mark. Where am I from? I don't know. Warning, Adam's apple detected. I have an Adam's orange. It's different than an Adam's apple. There's two types of fruit, and I have an orange, not an apple. I hate apples. Apples give me the ick. It's my least favourite fruit. My favourite fruit is banana because potassium and stuff. Milo, he loves banana as well. Sometimes like I get like a tiny piece of banana and I give it to him on one of his lick mats and he licks it up because he just likes fruit. But he like eats the banana skins sometimes, which I have to try and get away from him. Yeah, piece of fucking guy. I don't know how you can see that from here, but yes, this is a guy. This is a male dog. And he's very cute. Your favourite fruit is banana? Yeah. Isn't a banana a fruit? I think it's a fruit. Anyway. Kin demon. Wow. I do not identify as a demon, so I don't know why I'm being called a demon or something. What have I done that's demonic or something? He was talking about... No shit, XOXO. Wow. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. Some people just don't get sarcasm, honestly. It's like, actually, I think he meant... Okay, fuck you. How old is the dog? Well, the dog, Holly, is about 1 and a bit years old. He's actually a really cute dog. He's very nice. If you don't believe in Jesus, don't take his name in vain. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. And I can take his name in as I want, honestly. Fuck you, don't tell me what to say. Anyway, he is a really young dog. He's a very cute dog as well, seriously. One thing I can't stand with people is just like, I read the Bible, I'm a good Christian, and you're fucking gonna burn in hell forever. And I'm just like, no, shut up. Oh wow, you're such a good Christian yourself, are you? Bloody hypocrites they are. Hypocrites. And they come here and talk mean to me. And I'm just like, honestly, do not use religion to be hateful, honestly. You're hateful already, and you're just hiding behind it as a shield. Cowardly, honestly, cowards. Like, you know, some people just can't say, oh, I just hate you. Why? For a reason. They just have to hide behind religion because they're cowards, honestly. Gutless cowards. Take a look at yourself. I'm having a look at myself, and you should have a closer look at yourself too, Cecil. Stay so. Yeah, that's what I said. Don't wear it out, Mark. You tell him, bruv, honestly, I'm trying to. But poor dog. The dog's fine. What's wrong with this dog? It's a nice dog. I got like the best dog ever. Sinners judging sinners is a contradiction of your own faith. That's what I mean, honestly. It's like they're going to judge me. Wasn't it Jesus who said, like, you know, let only he who is without sin cast the first stone? And then, you know, modern Christians took that and they were just like, oh, I'm just going to fucking, you know. It's like Victorian Christianity, which is like the worst kind of Christianity, honestly. It's like basically like the Margaret Thatcher of like Christianity, just like, you know, the reason that poor people are poor is because they're faithless heathens and they need to pull themselves up by their bootstraps and stuff. Anyway, Humongous, I love that name. I don't like you, but I love the name. So, yeah, that's what I mean, Kat. Seriously, I mean, it's how blah blah blah. It's how good a day. Okay, meshes is too quick. Let me. Okay, just save it. Just the parts that justify their opinions. Yeah, seriously, they're just cherry picking it. Just like, I'll have this. Yuck, I don't want that. Love their neighbor. Why would I have that? Any thoughts on Brooke Lesnar? I have no idea who the fuck that is. Nazar, that sounds good. That sounds like that guy from the Land of the Lost. You know, that reptile creature. Just like, I am Nazar. Heed my warning or be destroyed. That movie with Will Ferrell. I like that movie. I don't know who that is though. What about trans men host kakirla? What does that mean? I'm not sure, but yeah, I support anyone's right to exist, especially trans men as well, because you know, trans women got to stick by our trans men, bruv. Anyway, talking your real. This is my real voice post. If I tried to put on a deeper voice, it would be like you trying to put on like a feminine voice. You'd be all just like, it's my real voice, you know. I never speak in a deep voice, so if I tried to put one on, it would sound unnatural and just very like disjointed. It would sound like that guy from The Simpsons. Do you know that guy who works in the freaking fast food guy? He's just like, you know, voice is always breaking and shit, and you can't stick to one tone because, I don't know. Where's your dad at? He is currently somewhere else. And that would be the end of it, I hope. Seriously. Oh no, I was addressing another disrespectful. No, I know, Holly. I know. You're a nice one. I know, because I read your other comments, so everyone has different cadences, it's natural. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, just for the sake of one comment, I'm not going to try to deliberately put on a really, really deep voice, because then I'll definitely sound demonic, so. You already said basically the same thing, Humongous, seriously. Those man hands are a dead giveaway. That's just because I haven't painted my nails yet. If you would patiently wait for me to paint my nails, which I'm about to do in a sec, then you will see that they do not look so manly. They actually look feminine almost. When they are painted, but you know, explains why you're a pansy. I have no idea. That's such an old insult. What does a pansy even mean? I don't know. You definitely put thank you. That's what I heard. Why can't more comments be like this guy, the Mr. Flippy Flip, Mr. Flipman? Anyway. Yeah, because I do a lot of work with my hands. I build Lego, so you know, I build Lego for a living, and you get definitely big calloused hands building a bunch of Lego, because it's just, I don't know, takes a lot of skin off your hands as well when you're just picking pieces every day. Did you just fucking fart? Farted in my face. I shouldn't have him. Jesus Christ. Do you collect Pokemon cards, by the way? No, I don't. I mean, nah, I collect Lego. I just keep it to Lego. I can't have more than one hobby. Dude, it opens up over. Wait, where is it? Where is it? I'm wearing a turtleneck, bruv. This is a turtleneck. See this? I don't know. Shit. I caught it between my massive thighs. Anyway, let me put this back on. Can I put this on you? Okay, cool. I put it on him now. So I clipped the microphone onto my favourite dog, so you know he's gonna be fine. Anyway. Hello. Cool. Anyway, I'm probably going to pet my nails soon. What's the baby's name? I mean, the kind of dog almost. But this dog is called Milo the dog. He's a Frenchy bulldog. He's really nice. I took him around the beach today. I took him walking on the shells. He loves walking on the shells. Let me tell you something. I hope you don't fart. He just farted. He just farted on my face. Someone in the supernatural. You tempted fate. But yeah, he farts all the time, so... And it's depressing how much he farts sometimes. I don't know what he eats. Probably a lot of protein, which explains it, so. That's what I mean, PS3, 2008. I'm just like, Seriously, why? Why? Anyway, do you have what? Okay. A PC. I have no idea what. Oh, a PC. I don't have a PC. No, I do not have a PC. I have a PS4. So, is that what you meant? I don't get what you meant. Where's your dad at? He is around. You will never see him though. He's around. He's like God. He's everywhere. My father is everywhere. He's in every room. He's in every inch of space, occupying your discussion and stuff. Why are you so curious? Anyway, are you going to heaven or hell? I think heaven because I'm mostly a good person, but then I just like, you know, heaven is basically eternal peace. You know, eternal peace is basically dying because you die, and then you're dead, and then that's basically eternal rest because you never have to experience anything again. So going to sleep for a very, very long time. So you know. Anyway, PS4 has better games. It does have better games, David, like COD Zombies. COD Zombies is way better. I don't even have a PS5. I'm just like, my PS4 works. Let me use my PS4. Let me game. But, yeah. Can you wear my shoes for a day? How big are your shoes? My feet might not fit in your shoes. How big are your shoes? I mean, I can wear size 11 shoes because, you know, I'm very tall. I'm 6 foot tall. 6 feet. I'm so tall. But, you know, I don't know. I hide it by wearing very, very low bottom shoes. I actually wear a size 10, but I can fit into a size 11. 9. With big socks. If you put like big socks on, big layers of socks, you can fit into anything. But yeah. Fancy dress. This is not fancy. Where's the dye? I have way better dresses than this, seriously. I'm insulted. This is just an ordinary pink turtleneck crop top, seriously. There's nothing fancy about it. Are you British or Australian? Do I sound Australian? I'm not Australian. I don't come from the outback. So, by the way, talk about a scary place. Have you seen Wolf Creek? There's a guy in Wolf Creek, he's called Mick. And he's scary. Basically, he like kills people, but he's a sadist, and he's just like, ugh, seriously. He is very, very, very... Ah, you think I'm handsome. Thank you. Jeez. Anyway, I'm just being complimented all the time. I love this. By the way, I forgot the microphone's over here, so I don't know. Noise time. No, that wasn't for you. That was for the microphone. This doesn't fit on my shirt because, you know, it just doesn't. I have a lot of dresses, yeah. Yeah, but it's called Wolf Creek. And he has this really weird laugh and stuff, so, you know. Yeah. It's very scary. Wolf Creek is a very, very scary movie. Super scary. I mean, yeah, I would not want to be in Wolf Creek is what I'm saying. Anyway. You laughing at me? Summoning the supernatural? I hope RSPCA takes the dog from you. Why? What, because I'm an irresponsible owner? I walk him 3 times a day and I give him lots of food and lots of hugs and stuff, and you're just like, the dog would be better in a fucking orphanage or something. Wow. You need to reevaluate your worldview because I'm a better dog keeper than you. You probably don't even have a dog. That's how shit a dog keeper you are, seriously. Don't tell me my business. So I do not have a location to send. I am British. My location is the island of Britain. That is all. So, your dog shit. Your dog shit. You don't even know what you're talking about. No. My dog is like the opposite of shit. My dog is good shit. He's actually good shit, so. What? Okay. He looks to me like the doggy. He is a doggy. Rainbow people were all bummed as kids. It's a very mean and intolerant thing to say. Something. I don't know what the shit you'd know about that, so. Anyway. Hi, do you speak Brazilian Portuguese? No, I do not. They speak Portuguese in Brazil. I thought they spoke Spanish, but then I watched an episode of The Simpsons. It turns out that they speak Portuguese. So, yeah. I try to be feisty, but this isn't here calling you names, but literally watch it. That's what I mean, seriously. I don't get it. I'm going to paint my nails in a sec, though. What colour do you think I should paint my nails, though? Should it be, like, pink or should it be red? I like red, though. I don't know what colour to paint my nails. You sound like you're from Kent. I'm from around Kent. around Kent. I'm actually from Essex, so hi Nad, how are you doing? Can change who you are, not what you are, fella. I mean, I disagree to an extent. I mean, red Barbie. Okay, oh babe. Yes, I'm thinking red as well. So, hey dude, how's it going? Oh, it's pretty good, dude. I'm just here with my dog. This is my dog. My dad's from Brighton, but I'm currently in Australia. Why are you in Australia? Don't go in the outback or you'll die. You'll get killed or something. That is not a question I will answer. That is between me and my therapist. Thank you, Anad. Thank you. Anyway, would you wear my shoes or socks? I've got plenty of shoes, socks, and panties, so I think it would be fine. I think I can wear my own things. Thank you for offering, though. I mean, you know, if I get very desperate, if I lose all my socks and my socks are soaking wet, then maybe. But it depends on what size your feet are, because my feet are size 10. So he's like gone like fast asleep, honestly. I just think he's really cute. Community justice. If you want to call it that. I believed in you, bro. Thanks, it helped me to believe in myself. And now I believe that I'm going to paint my nails red because that is what I want. So, love that lip colour. Love that lip filler as well. I want to get more lip filler. I only got like 1.5. I mean, while you have other people just directly like injecting 10 litres of cooking oil into their lips, and I do not agree with that. I mean, you know, it has to be very, very subtle. So my lips are actually subtle because, you know, I got lip filler, but you can hardly tell because, like, you know, it's barely anything. It's like, I mean, it's bigger than like how they were. I mean, originally I had like really thin David Cameron lips that are just like no lips at all. But then I got them fattened up, and then I stopped because I ran out of money. Yeah, thank you. I got this lip colour on Temu. Get some amazing lipsticks on Temu. The best. Hi, very pretty. Thank you. He just like fast asleep. He's so fast asleep right now. I just cannot deal with how asleep he is. Are you asleep? You're asleep. He's so asleep. I just love him because he's asleep. Whoa. I'm going to put this here while I find a good, suitable thing. Love your eyelashes. Thank you. Thanks. God, there are some degenerates in this chat, aren't there? And when I say degenerates, I'm only talking of one person who's bringing up bestiality for some reason. I don't know why. They're probably obsessed with it. He's wearing the cow prints. Nah, that's just his normal skin. It's just his normal skin, seriously. It's a very nice dog. But yeah, he's currently sleeping. I might ban that person who brought that thing up because that's disgusting, seriously. Degenerate, honestly. My name is Clorox and I should give a fuck why. Seriously. Hide user. Cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna have shit like that in the chat, seriously. That's fucking way beyond the pale. Yeah, gross. I know, Medusa, seriously. That's crazy. Some people are just proper disgusting sometimes. Hi, Eunice. I'm gonna paint my nails now because I just feel like it. I feel like it. Him, her. No, it's just her, Nathan. It's just her. Thanks, Annette. Yeah, seriously. Is that reptile enclosure behind you? Yeah, I have 4 snakes. Currently, none of them are... No, currently none of them are out because, I don't know, they just aren't. They just aren't out. What does obsessed mean? It means they were obsessed with something disgusting, so I had to ban them for all eternity. Hello, you're from Australia. I like your snakes, but I don't like your poisonous snakes. I have 4 snakes, but none of them are poisonous. Thanks, Annette. Man, I love my moderators. Oh my god, thank you. I love snakes. I love snakes too. I have 4 of them. I have 2 corn snakes and a boa constrictor and a python. My snake's name is Percy, the pansexual python, from the enclosure right next to me. He's kind of like over there, but you can't really see him. Is he out? I don't think he's out though. I'm going to turn my head very suspiciously and see if he's staring at me. I did not expect that. That is not what I was expecting. How many pythons do you have? I have 1 python and 1 boa constrictor and 2 corn snakes. What are your pronouns, darling? My pronouns are she, her, and they, them, but never he, him. Do I look like a he, him? Seriously? Do I look like a he? No, I don't think so. No. I think it's only venomous, right? Only poisonous if you eat it. Yeah, no. I don't like a lot of masculine things. For example, I hate football. I just cannot watch football. I just think it's really lame. But I mean, some people like football, and that's great. But I just hate it. By the way, any kind of sports, not just football. I don't know. I just prefer building Lego because I've made that my entire personality. Apparently, that's my hobby. So, wow, how very inventive, how very intelligent of you, Switch. Sir, stop calling me sir. I'm not a sir, seriously. I mean, when you address me, say say professor, not doctor. Doctor, yes. Doctor sounds better than sir. Sir is like a useless title that I use for shit people. I mean, when I used to work in retail, I'd just say sir, just speaking to absolute Karens or something. But yeah, I think, if you call someone sir, you don't respect them. Hi from Scotland. Hello. Watching sports boring, especially cricket. Cricket is soul destroying. I would die if I watched cricket. I would die of dead syndrome or something. Dr. Show us a cake. What do you think this is? OnlyFans? No. No. This is YouTube, and I have something called a terms of service, my dear. So yeah. Hello. Not that I make any money from this anyway. I just do this because I'm fun and I like being fun online. Otherwise, it'd just be me talking to whoever. Someone needs to ban that person. I see Lego in your name. What kind of Legos do you do? I do a lot of Legos. Some of them are like Lord of the Rings Legos. I do a lot of like Lego City Legos though. I have a lot of modulars. Thank you. Anna, thank you. Hello from Indonesia. Just curious. There we go. Mean your stuff. 100%. Sorry about English. Okay, yeah, there's no worries. But yes, I identify as a trans gal. And my pronouns are she, her, so she, her. Anyway. Low, I have 4 Pivot Drive 1 starting to collect lol. That is a good starter set. I have Diagon Alley. And also I have Hogwarts. So I do like Harry Potter. I like Lego Harry Potter. So, but my Empire shelf, I have no idea what that means. Mogs? What is that even supposed to mean? Anyway, I'm joking. Please don't go mad, everyone. Jessa, I don't know what that means. Like, why do I know what that means? Why is it so expensive? I do not know. Why is Lego expensive? I'm just asking questions. Why is it so expensive? I don't know. I don't buy it when it's whoa. Can this chair go up a bit, please? I'm like, oh my god, okay. Yeah, Lego's really expensive, so really expensive. That's why I don't even buy Lego a lot of the time. I mostly buy fake Lego on AliExpress. I mean, it's the same set, so it's just too expensive. I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah. Lego's just way too expensive. It's crazy. Anyway, I'm extremist. When did I say that you're extremist? I don't know. Is it really the same though? It is the same. Buy Lego from AliExpress and it will be almost the same as Lego. Sure, you might be missing a piece here and there, and sometimes things aren't printed ideally. But if it costs a freaking fifth of the price, I can get sets on AliExpress for fucking, less than a fifth of the price or something. If I'm paying 15% of the cost of a Lego set, and I still get like almost the exact same set, then I'm pretty happy. Gross. You're gross. Would you shave your eyebrows for $1,000? I've shaved every single thing on my body other than my eyebrows. I would never shave my eyebrows. Eyebrows are not meant to be shaved. No. Just because I'm from Essex doesn't mean I'm going to get my eyebrow shaved off and tattooed on. That's very, very, very no. Stop cursing. Like, why? I know. They're being so rude, not me. I never curse all the time. I say non-curse words. I say frick and heck and shoot and I don't know. I use like the opposite of the things. Do you know what I mean? We ended up in the same life, bro. I don't know what that means. Need your eyebrows to protect your eyes. I know. Why do camels have such thick eyelashes? If you was to look at a camel and look at their eyelashes, they're thick. Go and look at a camel's eyelashes and tell me that they do not need them. Are you diverse? Am I diverse? I don't know. I'm not very diverse in my country. I'm white and British, so you know. Or do you mean as part of a minority group? Because if you mean that, then I'm pretty diverse. Pretty out there. Keep the sand out of your eyes. Yeah, that is what eyebrows and eyelashes are for. Basically. My voice is cracking. I'm going to put the microphone on the dog so I can paint my nails. I might paint my nails on the dog. No, I won't. I don't want to get him red. He's such a sweet guy, though. He's always so sweet. He's just like laying there. Oh, he's so sweet. Anyway, name 3 countries in Africa. South Africa, Egypt, the Sudan, Libya, Botswana, Algeria, Ghana, Nigeria, Mozambique, Chad. What's the 40 kilogram? Yeah, thank you. See, I actually did good on that, didn't I? Anyway, still looking at the other screen. I'm trying to think of countries in Africa. Come on, geography. Yeah, I do good at geography. I know a bit. I know I used to have like a big world map on my room. I can name like literally all of South America, like Argentina, Chile, Uruguay, and Peru, Colombia, Brazil, Suriname, Guyana, French Guyana, Venezuela, Panama Canal, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Belize, Mexico, United States, Canada, Greenland. I think that's everything. 3 Middle Eastern countries. Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Iraq, Syria, Israel, Pakistan. I think Pakistan's in the Middle East, isn't it? Pakistan, Afghanistan, Turkey. Yeah, Turkey. And Lebanon. And Iran. Yeah. Israel. Isn't Israel in the Middle East? It certainly isn't in Europe. They keep on trying to get into Eurovision, but we shouldn't let them. Israel is not part of Europe. They're part of the Middle East, so you know. Stop trying to freaking inflict your just like Europeanness. You're not European. Anyway. Come and paint those nails already. I will paint my nails. Seriously. Free Palestine, yes. I believe that Palestine can be in the Eurovision Song Contest, but not Israel though. They got a lot of smartening up to do. They got to smarten up because currently they're not behaving in a very civilized way to their neighbours. Anyway, Crisis King, I disagree. Are you going to do Legos? No, I'm going to paint my nails. Yuck. Jeez. There's that confidence boost I need. Thank you. Wow. Free Palestine from Hamas. Okay. Just because someone says free Palestine doesn't mean they support Hamas. It means that, you know, we can recognize that there are 2 terrorists. Hamas are terrorists. Fuck them. Also, a lot of what the IDF does is terrorism. We just had to bomb that hospital and that school because, you know, someone there harbored Hamas sympathies or something. That's not an excuse. You don't shoot for a human shield just because, you know. Okay. I got it. Wait, is this? No, this isn't it. Okay, let me get my makeup thing down. This is my makeup thing. Watch this. Would you look at all this makeup? Oh my god, look at all this makeup. Oh my god, so much makeup. It's crazy. This is a lot of makeup, guys. I got the red one because I'm gonna do the red one. What the fuck is a grown man? That's somebody's son. I feel bad for your parents. They did not deserve this. I feel bad for you that you will always be an ignorant people who's never happy. Honestly. People that are just like so offended by like certain, they're never happy. They're just like, ugh, why can't we just live our lives like the good old days back in the 40s, 30s, 20s, 10s? Just like, you know, there was never a time when we weren't around. It's all of human history. How about both, Emily? How about both? No room for discussions. There's a bit of room. There's a lot of room. Ben, you said the F word again. No, I didn't. I never said that. Clip it. No, I refuse to believe I said it. What I said was duck. I said, oh my god, ducking, duck. Jesus, Duck Dynasty. Duck. A swan is a duck. Yeah. What about Trump? Trump is a billionaire paedophile who should be in prison for his many crimes against the working class and also children. So, you know, it's a fact. Anyway, amen. Recompense is the only way. I don't know what that means. Is that like a big word? Trump 20, that's against the Constitution. Arsehole. That's never going to happen. Please turn to the Lord. How do you know that I'm not already with the Lord, though? How do you know this? OMG liar. No, I said duck. Seriously. You're just misremembering what I said. So anyway, Lady Trump is an idiot. It makes me, yeah, seriously. Do you like stuff? I do like stuff, James. Do you like stuff? I like stuff. Someone's so offended that they're just freaking spamming stuff in the chat. Let other people have a chance. I can't read like everything if you spam stuff. Because it just makes other people's go by hilarious. Yeah, he is hilarious, but he's also a paedophile and a war criminal and a corrupt asshole. So, you know, we can say all those things. Yes, he's funny sometimes. But, you know, that shouldn't be an excuse for what he gets away with. I'll just say. Favourite car? Ford Focus. The car of the working class. That's my car. I'm not going to buy, like, an expensive Rolls Royce. Like, people that have Rolls Royces are just like, I don't know. Look how rich I am. I have a Rolls Royce. Do you like Roman C. Looks? Roman, what? Do you play Winona Strickson? Okay. True, but no one is laughing with him, just at him. Well, some people are laughing with him, some idiots, but yeah, mostly people are laughing at him, and I support that. $2,000 US currency for you, pretty. I'm not a slave. I'm not going to sell myself. I'm not a whore. I wouldn't do that. Anyway, I'm going to paint these, but then I can't look away from the thing. Would not it be right to them to criticise Biden for the wrongs he did? Well, yeah, I'm not... First of all, but Genocide Joe Biden. His name is Genocide Joe Biden. He was a loser, a coward, and he fucking had dementia. Seriously. I mean, just because I don't like Trump doesn't mean that, oh, I'm married to Joe Biden, I love Kamala. No. They were both gutless cowards who deliberately lost the election through their, you know, authoritarian freaking, you know, honestly. They're like controlled opposition. Why is Zelensky still in power? Because Ukraine's at war against... You could be asking, okay, why is Putin still in power? So, why is Zelensky still in... Why is Putin still in power? Because his... Why is Zelensky in power? Because his country is at war and can't hold an election because it's occupied by Russia. It's a difference. It's a difference. How much of Russia is occupied by Ukraine? And that's my example. You can hate Trump and Biden, true. I hate both of them equally, Medusa. I hate both of them equally. Maybe not equally, Trump is definitely worse, but Biden still did some pretty bad shit, honestly. It's like blank check to Israel. And also, I'm going to run for president again, even though I clearly have dementia and will totally lose, honestly. And he's just like, we finally beat Medicare. Honestly. Man, he is just such a... loser, and yeah, he would just be forgotten by history. So shit, all this stuff has dried before I'm putting it on my nail. Shit. I just realised your dog is there. Yeah, my dog's here. Do you read Fourth Ring? No, I don't read Fourth Wing. I'm going to vote for the Green Party in the next election, though. At least Trump is mentally himself, however wrong. I don't even believe that. I think he's like mostly like senile. I mean, what he wants to do, because he's such a narcissist, he just wants to put his name on everything, like the Trump ballroom and stuff. Honestly, he shut down the government so he could build the Jeffrey Epstein Memorial Ballroom. Seriously, and he's invading Greenland because he wants to rename Greenland to the Jeffrey Epstein Memorial Resource Extraction Place. Same reason he invaded Venezuela, because he just wants to put his and Epstein's name on everything. So your dog is so cute. He's a really cute dog. Thank you. I love that. He's a really cute dog, and I just love him. He's currently sleeping because he's a little baby. He is such a little baby. He tucked himself out earlier. He is so tired that I do not think he will ever move again. That's what I think. You could slay a sorceress cosplay. No, I could not. Although I look good from this angle, I have put on a bit of weight. So, you know, I just love muffins too much. Is it a crime to eat chocolate? Is it a crime to love chocolate? Is it a crime to eat chocolate every day? Is it a crime to eat chocolate breakfast, lunch and dinner? Is it a crime to put cream and fudge on everything? I do not think so. That's not a crime. Shut up. But yeah, I need to try and eat more bananas because they're more nutritious and healthy and stuff. I mean, I can't eat hard bananas though. Hard bananas are disgusting. Is there any worse feeling than like biting into like a cold, like hard banana? Trump or Kamala? Obviously Kamala. She's a coward, smug, elitist prick. But you know, Kamala Harris is definitely better than war criminal, Jeffrey Epstein's best friend, Donald. I went to Little St. James, Trump, so you know. Oh shit. I got a thing on my skin. Oh my god, no. Okay, yes. Cool. Meghan Trainor. I have no idea who that is, so I don't know whether to be offended or not. Only to vegans. Yeah, what? Can vegans not have chocolate? This is news to me. Oh yeah, because there's milk in chocolate. Oh. How much is the wig? It's more expensive than a night with me. That wasn't really much of an insult. I was going to say it's more expensive than your mother, but you know, and then I decided to be polite because I'm kind. I would never say that. I would never say that because I have absolute respect for people's mums. They work the hardest, and you know, people just bring them in just like, your mama jokes are so lazy. They are obscene and lazy, and I would never use them. But yeah, anyway, what went wrong, mate? Everything. We're worse off than we were in the 1970s and 60s and 80s to some extent, economically. It's like no one's buying their own house nowadays. Everything has to be rented. No one has a job that pays well. It's because all the billionaires own everything. There's only a finite amount of money and the billionaires want all of it. They want all of your disposable income, seriously. You feel as women, does that mean, what do I feel like? Or what brings me joy? What brings me joy is taking my dog for a walk and also slapping fascists in the face. So yeah. Fascists are evil. Fascists don't deserve human rights. Seriously, they're fascists. Seriously. I mean, we tried them at the end of the war, which is, you know, good for us. But yeah, I mean, a lot of them shouldn't. So many of them got away. It's like annoying, seriously. They should have just been hunted down and just like put up against the wall or something. But yeah, a lot of fascists got away. Like Germany, like I swear, like, you know, only like 10% of like German, like, you know, members of the Nazi party, like whatever tried. And of that percent, like only like less than 1% were like, you know, executed or imprisoned or something. Slapping fascists, why are you so violent? Because they're so violent. Do you think that they're going to come up to me and just be like, oh, we're not going to hit you? We're just... No, the fascists, the liars, the cowards. They would do anything in the service of power, so you know. I'm not some weak, dickless liberal or something that's going to be like, we need to, what about civility? Civility. We need civility, please. No, we need civility. No. Anyway, you're a contradiction. How am I a contradiction though? Good, you're painting them red. Looks like the outfit. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm trying to do that. Who would you consider a fascist? People with highly xenophobic, highly militaristic, highly nationalist belief systems and who also cozy up to the oligarchs in power. People like, you know, Trump, Nigel Farage, people like that. So, and they actually fit the definition. It's not like, oh, they're conservative, but you're calling it. No, they actually fit the definition, seriously. Look at January 6th. Look at the Southgate protests in the UK that turned into like riots and started burning down hotels. This is not normal behaviour. So, you know, I feel justified. They are fascists, so, you know. Anyway, I know the definition. So, anyway, thank you. My nails are starting to look better. They're red, which is what colour they will be when I start scratching at the necks of the evil fascist invaders. Bella ciao. Da-na-na-na-na. Okay. Stop moving, Milo. Milo's like breathing and it's getting in the way of my nails. I'm trying to balance it on him. Yes, Magmadoo. Yes, Scooby-Doo. How much was the wig I want to want? It's on Amazon. It's called You Vibes Wigs. And it was only like 15 quid or something. It's cheap. Because I'm cheap. I'm not expensive. Do I look expensive? I'm not expensive. I'm working class. I can only afford so much. Are you pro legal immigration? Illegal immigration? What do you mean illegal immigration? It's not illegal to seek asylum. Asylum seekers, it's not illegal under international law. We can't just like bomb countries to shit. Just like destroy everyone's houses, destroy everyone's governments, and just like act all surprised, just like, we destroyed your country. We didn't expect you to turn up our doorstep. What are you doing? You're not supposed to do that. Go back over there. No. If we like destroy someone's country and make it so that there'll never be like, you know, a peaceful government or like, you know, stability in their country, then we have a responsibility to take them in. It's called international law. It's called asylum seekers, and they aren't illegal immigrants. They aren't even like economic migrants, seriously. Like a tiny fraction of those like immigrants come to the UK, mostly because their family's already here. Like they're just coming to see their family, not coming because, you know, they want to rely on our welfare state. We don't have a welfare state. Just because we have like some universal credit to make sure that people aren't sleeping under bridges in this country, doesn't mean that people are just coming here for the welfare state. Like almost every government in Europe has a welfare state. Just like, yeah. Jacob, you look like a... I'm not Jacob, but thank you. Anyway, they should go home. Their home's on fire. We destroyed their home. We killed their children. We killed them. We burned down their house. And now they're coming to our front door knocking and saying, could I please have some help to rebuild my life? And we're saying, when I burned down your house, I expected you to die too. No. They're asylum seekers, they should say. Are you AI? Do you seriously think I'm AI? AI is not allowed to be this controversial. AI is owned by the billionaires. I'm very anti-billionaire, so you know. That's my son's name. Ah, that's a nice name. You weirdo. What exactly about me is weird? The fact that I paint my nails, or the fact that, I don't know, I have a dog? I don't know. Is your doggy a pity? No. Hi, Emma. My doggy is a Frenchie. He's a French bulldog. Danielle, yes, that's my name. Don't wear it out. Please, this is where you lost me. Where did I lose you? Medusa, please stay and educate me. Where did I lose you? Good night, Anad. Oh my god, you're leaving. I feel bad now, Anad. I feel bad. Hi, I'm late. What are we talking about? We were just talking about nothing really. I knew it. Nice dog. Yeah, he's a nice dog. I love the vibes. I've subscribed. Thank you, Emma. I appreciate it. I'm painting my nails. Look at my nails. Girlie, oh my god, I'm painting my nails. I love my nails. OFG puppies. Yeah, I love puppies. He's so cute. He's so likeable for me to troll and move on. Yeah. Most people just troll though. It's one of those cake dogs. I don't know what cake dogs are. Hi from Queens, New Jersey. I love New York. I love Zoran Maldami. I love Zoran Maldami. Okay, Mr. But how many genders are there? There are 0 genders. I'm a gender abolitionist. I believe in abolishing genders. By the way, gender is different than sex, you know. You're born as like a sex, which is like a chromosome, but gender is a social construct. I'm a gender abolitionist. I don't believe there are 100 genders. I believe there's 0. Everyone can be what they want to be and shut up. So, anyway. Are they puppies plastic? It's a real puppy. Shut up. I'll say what I want. Whatever. I'll say what I want. Okay. I just don't understand why we can take everybody. Legally, I have no problem with just arriving illegally. I don't think is right. It's not just UK. have had war, don't agree with war. Right. No, just gorgeous, thanks. I'm just saying that immigrants benefit the country. Like, more immigrants. Do we really want to end up like South Korea and Japan? Because that's what this country will end up as. Like, honestly, who the fuck wants this country to end up as South Korea and Japan? Birth rate 0.0000001%. Like there's going to be like, you know, one child taking care of like 8 grandparents there, like in 10 years or something. It's ridiculous. So yeah, who do you expect is going to take care of you when you're like old, if there's like no immigrants, like you do it, like, you know? And they're not taking jobs. Like, more people live in the country, more jobs exist. More people need to go to work. More people need to pay for like clothes, and just like, it's the economy. It's like, you know, imagine a country full of people like you. God bless you and have a good thank you. I know. I'm not such a narcissist that I'd want them to all be exactly like me. I like a little disagreement. Are these people Republican? I don't know. I have no idea. Thou shalt not suffer a machine to think. Yes, we should ban AI. The UK is finished. It is finished, but because of Kidstarter, not because of reform. I mean, because of reform. It's because of Kidstarter and reform. No, what I meant to say was, it's because of Kidstarter, our Prime Minister, and reform. It's not because of people like me. And if you believe that, then you're just dumb. Yes, the real problem with the world is the trans people. It's not because everything's getting more expensive, because the billionaires wanted to buy a 5th yacht in Malta. No, it's the trans people and the immigrants. That's the real problem. These trans people, these trans people, they're making the country so bad. We need to ban them. We need to put them in men's prisons and have them rape them. No. The real problem is not the trans, it's the billionaires and multinational corporations. That is what the problem is. I believe in that and let live. That's not even like the mainstream, like that you'd think that would be in the manly position. You're just like, yeah, live and let live. But like a lot of these like incels and stuff are coming here just being like, oh, they need to pay, I can't live a comfortable life until they're all punished or something. It's just like very weak. It's very pathetic. It's just like, oh, you're different. What? You're different? Oh my God, we need to do something about that. This nail looks so shit, honestly. Trump. Trump's name is synonymous with Jeffrey Epstein and being a nonce. So what you're basically saying is, nonce, are you a nonce? I'm just saying. If you support a nonce, then I don't know, maybe you are a nonce, I'm just saying. Anyway, overpopulation is the issue. There is no overpopulation. I don't know what you're talking about. The world's population is going to decline in 10 years. It's a curve. As more countries become industrialized and developed and educated, the population will decline. It's not going to keep on going up and up and up forever. That's false. The world's population isn't going to increase. It's going to decrease rapidly. I mean, look at the most developed countries like South Korea and Japan, where the population is 0.1 children per, like, you know. But yeah. Remember when Trump stopped being friends with Jeffrey Epstein? He never stopped being friends with Jeffrey Epstein. I don't know what you're talking about. He, like, never even stopped, seriously. He only really had a falling out because, like, you know, Jeffrey Epstein was trying to, like, get this girl at, like, one of Trump's clubs, and he was like, oh my God, that's, like, mine. You can't take mine. What are you doing? And they had a falling out over that because they're both weirdos. Bible basher. When have I ever said anything bad about the Bible? I've never said that. Yeah, what the fuck, how are you helping? Seriously. He did stop. No, he didn't. I don't know what you're talking about, seriously. Maybe when it became, like, politically, like, disadvantageous or something. But, like, he was literally his best friend for ages. I mean, if the Epstein files were out, I could be like, oh, yeah, he went there on this occasion and did that and blah, blah, blah. But they're not out because he's keeping them from being out because he's a nonce, honestly. And he's just trying to distract everyone from that by invading Venezuela and fantasizing over Greenland. He openly said, stop being friends with him. Yeah, but that's because it was politically advantageous. Of course he's going to say that. He's not going to say, oh, yes, this person who I was best friends with years, I remember them still fondly. He's not going to do a Prince Andrew. Doing a Prince Andrew doesn't work. He said that because he was in politics by then, and obviously you're not going to have any sort of... Ask Prince Andrew, honestly. By the way, Prince Andrew, jeez. Do you know that we're paying for Prince Andrew to live in a castle? Did you know this? Me and you, if you live in the UK or pay taxes to the UK, We're paying our taxes so that Prince Andrew, a obvious, can live in a castle. He should be he should be under the prison, but no, he's got royal lawyers. He's got us behind him because he's a prince. He needs to be protected and sheltered and coddled. He lives in a fucking castle, and he should be living in prison for the rest of his life. But you know, he's not because he was the queen's favourite son or something. By the way, talk about bad judgment as well. Just like, wow, obviously that woman had no idea what she was doing. And everyone says, oh, she never put a foot wrong. But, you know, everyone acts like, oh, she wasn't really a nice person, was she? Like, when she went to Parliament, she was giving speeches about, like, austerity while wearing the crown jewels. Frickin', you know. Yeah, they did get Greenland and Iceland mixed up. Wearing the crown jewels. Like, the Queen going into Parliament wearing the crown jewels. A bunch of diamonds stolen from India that we should give back because, you know, we can't just steal other countries' things. And just like, wait, the people need... I wish that my government puts forward a budget that allows the people to live within their means. No, seriously. Like, what the fuck would a Queen know about, like, you know, sensible government policy, honestly? It just pisses me off, seriously. The Queen was not a good person. That's good. Cool. Yeah, I think we should abolish the monarchy. The monarchy in the UK should have been abolished when we, like, beheaded King Charles. I love Prince Andrew. Have you been living in a cave, bear out there? You must have gone in a cave at the start of the Falklands War and then just emerged right now. Did you not see that horrendous interview? It's like, do I regret the fact that he has behaved in a manner obviously unbecoming? Unbecoming, he was a sex offender. Oh, yes, I'm just too honourable. What the fuck, honestly? God save the Queen, she's dead. No one's saving her. Anyway, painting the nails. Yes. Kill. Punk's not dead anarchy. I have no idea what that means. Alien Bond, what does that mean? Please abolish the monarchy. Who would we put in charge? Elected leaders. Elected leaders, Medusa. Elected leaders. The Prime Minister. Or we'd have a system like France where we elect a president who is ceremonial head of the country, and then the real government and the working is done in Parliament. But yeah. And when we abolish the monarchy, they're not keeping anything. That all belongs to us. We're taking all that back. All the castles, every single piece of jewellery they own, everything is going to be taxed, reimbursed to us, the taxpayers, seriously. But yeah. Because, yeah, this country is going for austerity just so that a bunch of, like, kings and queens can live in castles like everything's okay when it's not, seriously. Things have never been so bad, like, in comparison to, like, wealth and the job market. Like, you know, getting, like, a full-time job and earning a good salary was way easier back in the 70s and 80s when we had all these, like, unions and worker protections. Now, thanks to Margaret Thatcher and a bunch of new Labour cunts, everything's different. If you're a president, what would you do? I would increase minimum wage. I would put a maximum wage in place. If you earn over $1 million, I don't care what you do. If you're like the life-saving surgeon who's only specialised for like brain tumours, no. You earn $1 million a year or something. Even I think that's too much. And then anything you earn above that is taxed 100% by the government. We cannot allow oligarchs to just like have billions of billions of billions and billions of dollars and just like spend them to like subvert our democracy. That's not going to happen. Anyway, whoever rebels against the authority is rebelling against what God has. But that is such a slave mentality, seriously. We can't challenge the government. God wants this government for us because we're just lowly slaves. What can we do? No. I refuse to have the same. I do not share your slave mentality. I'm not going to let like the billionaires just like grape our country to death just because, you know, they can, and just because it's rebelling against the system or something. Yes, I did it. I painted my nails. It's all done now. Cool. Taxing 100% is kind of wild. It's wild but necessary. It used to be 100%. Things that are wild now were like not wild back in the 1920s and 40s, seriously. Do you seriously think that we got through World War II by allowing a billionaire to like own all the money while the rest of us were starving? No. We were all pulled together, especially in America, the New Deal and stuff. And yeah, it should be taxed 100%. Like, you're not going to make more innovations just because you're earning $2 million a year instead of like $1 million a year. That's not going to happen. Like, rich people aren't rich because it's a meritocracy. They just own stuff. Scientists who discovered the cure for, like, you know, diabetes and stuff, who invented, like, insulin, they died poor to their dying day. They saved millions and millions and millions of lives. Did they die rich? No. They gave it away for free because they were good people. It's these rich pigs who own everything, who own every single thing, that get richer and richer and richer, who do, like, absolutely nothing. They just own stuff. They contribute nothing to society. It's like, what about there'd be no innovation if we don't allow someone to make £1 trillion a second? No. OMG, y'all crazy. Am I crazy, or am I just making too much sense or something? No. You can still be rich without being a pig. My father was a prime example. My father's a prime example too. He's in the top 10% wage bracket, but he's not making like £1 million a year or something, seriously. And, you know, if he did, I would go like, yeah, you employ a lot of people in your company. Don't you think that they deserve a fair wage, not the minimum wage or something? Things used to be different. Who are you fooling? I'm obviously fooling you. We are actors. Kill. They're buying gold toilets. Meanwhile, we have to work for minimum wage. Seriously. Assholes like Trump literally wipe their asshole with a gold toilet. And how is that fair even? They just have, like, fuck you money. They're just like, yeah, I can get a bunch of plastic surgery and cars, and I can go on holiday in Dubai and Malta all the time because I'm so rich. Yeah, I deserve that. No. And people who are born into wealth are just absolutely disgusting people, honestly. Yeah, they won't go to heaven, that's true. It is harder for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to enter heaven. We all know this. Lives in Australia. I don't live in Australia. I live in the UK. No, you're what's wrong with the UK. I'm what's wrong with the UK. It's not a bunch of reform fascist cunts setting hotels on fire with immigrants, and also kids starver in power, introducing, like, austerity under New Labour. Wow, you are brainwashed if you think that I'm what's wrong with the UK. Seriously. Yes, I'm the reason that a bunch of, you know, innocent protesters are being arrested in Piccadilly Square for no reason other than holding up a placard and put on, like, hunger strike or something. Gee, people are so dumb, honestly. Oop, you're trolling. A lot of people are trolls. They just come here. They can't handle the argument. What's the deal with airline food? I'm not going to say that other part. My dad started with nothing, but he became a doctor, then used the money from his job to make a business. Yeah, that's fine, and well done for your dad. I'm just saying that he shouldn't get to be an oligarch in charge of thousands and thousands of thousands of people. Seriously. I'm against, like, the oligarchy. I'm not against, like, ordinary small business owners, like, you know, actually working hard and living a comfortable life or something. Avoiding my question. I'm going to take it as you're Jewish. Wow. What, I'm just advocating for, like, increasing the minimum wage, and someone's calling me Jewish or something. First of all, I'm not Jewish. Second of all, why would that even matter? Well, like, what's wrong with being Jewish or something? There's absolutely nothing wrong with being Jewish, and, you know, that someone's using that as an insult in the 21st century just shows what I mean. Fascism is on the rise, and we need to guard against it. I'm half of the world is dying, these rich people. Seriously. That arsehole Elon Musk, that freaking loser, he was calling, like, heroes, like, you know, those people in, like, what was it? Bangladesh. Like, the people who saved those kids from, like, all of those, like, cave-ins and stuff. He was calling them, like, you know, creepy pedo guys, and it's just like, to speak for yourself, mate. Seriously, we've seen what you freaking, you know. Anyway, what Canterbury could stop is what? Puppy. He's a French bulldog. He's a Frenchie. He's a French bulldog. TikTok news is here. I don't really watch TikTok. I think being a billionaire is outrageous. Still having 5 mil isn't bad. Yes, I mean, if I was to ever get into power, I wouldn't, like, start with the millionaires. Of course I wouldn't. I'm just saying I want everyone to earn a comfortable living, and things cannot be free. They cannot be democratic. They cannot be equal when some people are just earning way too much money. Like, if you're taking home what should be shared between thousands and thousands and thousands of workers, then, you know, it's not going to be very good for society. Do you support Reform UK? No. Nigel Farage is a rich arsehole. He's rich and he's an arsehole. He took us out of the EU, but all of his kids still get the same opportunities. His kids have different, like, national passports. Also, Nigel Farage is rich He's best friends with Tesco. The guy who owns Tesco and stuff. They go to the same country clubs. He's a rich arsehole. What does he know about the working class? Nothing. He just goes, immigrants, immigrants, immigrants. And losers believe him because, they're not educated. Because they earned that money, though. No, trillionaires and billionaires didn't earn that money. No, they just, exploited a system to become obscenely rich. No, I do not believe that someone like Elon Musk, like frickin', who owns everything, is working, 1,000,000 times harder than the average nurse or the average teacher, because he's obviously not. He's working less hard, in my opinion, but still, he's taking home 1,000,000 times what they're earning in a freaking day. Seriously, he takes home that like every single minute, and it's just like, wow, the system isn't going to go off the rails or something. Sky Daddy fans, religious delusions all day. I don't know what it means, but yeah. You trolling, I'm not trolling. Rage bait, you are love. I'm not even rage bait. What have I said that's rage bait? I don't know what you mean. Why should people who worked hard earn money give it all to the government? That's not what I'm saying. First of all, if you know, ordinary people work hard. People who own stuff don't work hard. If you're like a landlord who owns all the houses and you're just getting fat and greedy and rich off like thousands of people having to pay you every month while you're doing nothing, that's not earning money. I'm sorry. It's like not. There's a difference between like, that kind of income. It's called like passive income. You don't actually work. You just earn money off just owning everything, off the assets that you own. So it's different. That's just ridiculous. Haha, you're too much. I disagree with you, Medusa babe. I disagree. I mean, it's like passive income. Like, you work for a living, you earn money. Meanwhile, people that own everything just earn money off their assets. I mean, that should be changed or something. There should be a tax on that because they're just getting way, 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 way too rich. Yeah. I mean, you'd think that like having enough money would make them stop, but no, they always want a little more, don't they? They always want a little more off the top, seriously. That's why they're rich, because they're greedy. Okay, but they built up, didn't they, though? That's like billionaire propaganda, though. If you look at Elon Musk or something... No, but if you look at Elon Musk, like, oh, he built all these good companies like PayPal, Tesla, he built them from the ground up. No, those companies already existed, and he had zero, almost nothing to do with their existence. His father was an emerald mine, diamond mine inheritor in South Africa. He had a bunch of poor South Africans slaving away in his mine so that he could earn millions and millions off the diamonds and stuff. He was like, he grew up rich and then he became richer by getting in on these good, like he's extraordinarily lucky, getting in early on PayPal. And he didn't start Tesla. He bought it, he took over control of it and made it worse. He made it shit. Tesla's never contributed anything of value to society. What, electric cars? The future is not electric cars, it's public transportation. And electric cars is not going to solve the problem. It still creates pollution just because you're not burning fossil fuels. Like, think of all the energy that has to go into making the metal, the plastic, and the power that goes to charge the cars. What is the power that charges electric cars coming from solar panels? Of course it's not. Of course it's not. Seriously. The future's not electric cars. They should not get subsidies. The future is bikes, buses, trains, trams, public transportation. So yeah, Tesla is shit. Tesla's shit. Twitter's shit. SpaceX is shit. It should be NASA. It should be NASA. Benefit scroungers. If you want to talk about the real benefit scroungers, it's the rich corporations who pay nothing. Talk about patriotic, seriously, they pay nothing in taxes because they declare themselves to be like, oh, citizens of the Cayman Islands and therefore they don't have to abide by UK tax laws. No, we're patriots, we're working class, and just because we have help now and then to pay our fucking bills and not be homeless doesn't mean that we're the same as these absolute cheats, these rich, greedy pigs who declare themselves as being a citizen of Panama so they can pay zero taxes. That's not patriotic. That's villainous, that's traitorous, and they should be put in prison for that. Neglecting taxes when you're earning like billions of pounds a year like Google, seriously. You should join Space Force. I would join the TV show with Steve Carell. I would not join the real Space Force. Love you. Thanks. Trying to speak facts and logic. I'm trying to get better at it because, you know, I have the things that I want to say, vote reform. Nigel Farage is a rich asshole who wants to take your children's benefits away while giving his children benefits. Seriously, his children can still go to Europe. They're dual citizens. They can do everything that we used to be able to do when we were in the EU. Farage hero. He's a rich asshole. His best mates with Tesco. They go to the same country club. And he incited a bunch of riots in the UK during the Southport attacks, which got hotels burned down with immigrants inside them, and British people. He's a fascist cuck, and yeah, he deserves to be destroyed or something. Yeah. I live near Clacton. He's never been there. He's an MP from Clacton. Where is he? He's always with the bankers and stuff, seriously. If you think he gives a shit about the working class, you're very mistaken. Name one other policy of Reform UK. One other policy I'm waiting, other than kick out all the immigrants and trannies are bad. Because that's what they say, honestly. One other policy. Does he want to put more money into the NHS? No. If you read Reform's manifesto, he wants to defund the NHS, put more money into private education. Oh, but surely he wants to... No, he doesn't want to do anything for any of you. It's more tax breaks and shit for his rich mates. He's just using frickin' trans people and immigrants to divide the working class. It's divide and conquer, so... OMG fascism is fascism. Keir Starmer. Keir Starmer's awful. Keir Starmer is a centrist, conservative piece of shit, seriously. Simon Clacton Light. Yeah, he's never been there. Then one other party leader who spends time in their constituency, please. Jeremy Corbyn. Jeremy Corbyn, the former leader of the Labour Party before it went to shit. Jeremy Corbyn. He went to a lot of his constituent assemblies. He went to nearly every one of them, including the one with disabled people, including the one with intellectually challenged people. Every single year he would turn up. Neither GP across the country. He is the exception. Jeremy Corbyn did that. Where did my microphone go? Oh yeah, Jeremy Corbyn did that, and you're deluding yourself if you think that all politicians are the same. You're cooking today. I tried to cook. Trying. You're cooking still. No, I'm cooking dog. This is a dog, but I don't eat dogs though, because I'm not from Asia, and also I just don't like dogs. I don't want to eat dogs. They probably taste like chicken though. Yummy. But no, I'm not going to eat dogs. You definitely got all the buzzwords down. It sounds like a echo. Buzzword. Right. Do you want to actually argue it though? Oh yeah, Corbyn, the leader of the party, who can't even decide yeah, that was wrong. Do you think I'm freaking, some diehard Corbyn stan? No. He was an idiot, and he was a freaking, first of all, he's a bit of a coward on Ukraine. Like, we should give them our full support and stuff. And yeah, obviously he should have ran, like, in the 2019 elections on rejoining the EU. Obviously he should have. Boris Johnson, that big albino bouncing castle of a man baby, freaking, get Brexit done, Meanwhile, yeah, it's probably because he was listening to too many idiots in the Labour Party like Keir Starmer who stabbed him in the back, seriously. Jeremy Corbyn was stabbed in the back, honestly, he was. Unrightly so, seriously, on fatuous, made-up accusations that wasn't even anything to do with him, seriously. Just so a bunch of New Labour cunts could take power. Loved Boris, he was great. He wasn't great during lockdown, though. I mean, there's a difference. We can like someone as an individual, just like, oh yeah, I'll admit Boris Johnson is funny. But, when you look at his policies. Tell me you're I'm going to cry. Yes, I am. Cry away. I love your tears. I drink them up. I put them in my espresso, and I'm just like, I'm like a hamster drinking your tears out of like a bottle. Anyway, thanks, Annie. How's the job interviews? My job interview's going good. I'm currently going for job interviews. I'm trying to get hired. No one will hire me. Anyway, lockdown was done. Boris in. If COVID didn't exist, yeah, but first of all, he had a bunch of bullshit, and it's like one rule for everyone else and a different rule for me or something. Unemployed makes a lot of sense. I'm unemployed because I relocated, seriously. I'm unemployed like a lot of working class people in the UK because there ain't shit jobs because of freaking AI, all of these companies not hiring people. Like, why is that? Is it because of austerity? Is it because we left the EU? Is it because of tariffs from abroad? Anyway, sometimes just weakness is one of the reasons or something. Fair point to Mark. I'm not sure what Mark says. I can't really. Okay, chill out. We're all friends here. I don't mind. I can be chill. I can talk in a chill way. Immigrants. I love immigrants. We need more immigrants. More immigrants improve society. That's what I will say. We need more immigrants from Europe, Africa, the Middle East, America, Asia, Australia, Antarctica. We need penguins. We need everything. Thanks, Annie. Wow, you're flattering me. I am flattered, honestly. Thanks. Illegal ones. Yes. Yes, we do. Yes. I mean, you call them illegal, but it's not illegal to be an asylum seeker. You can't bomb the shit out of someone's country, kill their family, kill their children, and then act all frowny faced and cross your arms when they come across the channel because we destroyed their country. We destroy people's countries. We mess around in their government. We kill their elected leaders, put in stooges who do the bidding of our corporations. Then they come over here fleeing like war and terrorism. And we're like, oh, I know we bombed your country to shit and your house is now a crater in the hot ground. But, you know, you just got to grin and bear it. You can't come into our country. Don't make me laugh. No, not Britta. No, of course not. It's not illegal to be an asylum seeker. We need more immigrants. Anyway, your 5 o'clock shadow is the worst ever. Do I have a 5 o'clock shadow? Where? Where is it? Where is it? It's called laser hair removal. Laser. A load of fucking leeches. I agree. The billionaires and the trillionaires are a bunch of leeches. Landlords. People who own passive income assets. CEOs. They're leeches. You're a moron. What have I said that's moronic? I just want to increase the minimum wage and decrease the maximum wage. There should be a maximum wage. You're not allowed to earn trillions on the back of everyone, seriously. We're just holding them on our shoulders. Just like, we need to support them because they're billionaires. We're holding them on our shoulders, seriously. You know. But yeah. If you support austerity, then you're a cuck. You're cooked. You took the blue pill. Take a guess how many houses my grandfather owns. 1. Anyway, your beard isn't showing, really? Exactly, that's what I mean. I don't get it. How do rich people become rich? Yeah, seriously, back in the 1800s. It's basically they bought all the stuff when everything was like, you know, denationalised. Everything used to be nationalised. Council houses. Then in the 1980s, you had Margaret Thatcher. Then the people who had money invested in, you know, buying all these houses, all these assets, because they knew that they would make millions and millions and millions off it in the future. So, you know, they do nothing. They just invested their money in the right way. And they're making a whole bunch of money. Meanwhile, housing gets more expensive for us. Wages get decreased for us because we're having to support these rich, entitled brats or something, you know. Earning trillions while people are like living on the streets that are working, you know. When you go like abroad, by the way, and you see like the places where the working class live, all the working class people live in disgusting, squalid conditions, like shanty towns, slums. The people who work full time, the people who are builders and stuff, they make nothing. Meanwhile, you go to like where the owners own everything, the people that just own the stuff, they don't actually do anything, they just own the assets. They just accrue interest. They just accrue back their investment. Meanwhile, what do they have? Even though they do no work at all, they're on holiday all the time. Mansions. That is not a fair system. We need socialism, libertarian socialism, freedom and socialism, because there cannot be democracy without freedom and equality. Like the French said, freedom, equality, fraternity. We need to go back to the French Revolution, but, you know, kind of before they started cutting people's heads off, because I'm against the death penalty. Anyone who's for the death penalty, I don't know, I cannot reason with. I just think we should be against the death penalty. People are saying that we should bring the death penalty back to the UK. Bye out there. Have a beautiful day too. You're going now. Real princess. Shut up. Oh my god. What happened to the Lego? The Lego's back there, Charlie Goff. It's back there. I made a Lego boat. Do you want to see it? The French don't take them in, do they? They send them here. No, not all of them. They do take a lot in. Yeah. But obviously, like the ones trying to get to the UK have to go through France, don't they? They're not sending everyone, like the asylum seekers that come into France are just all piled over in Calais, just like, oh, they should go to Calais. I think the death penalty makes sense practically. Mr. Costa Scotty, like, first, I come from the UK and I'm glad that we don't have the death penalty. And a lot of people are advocating to bring it back. The reason that the death penalty was gotten rid of in the UK, you wouldn't die for me, shut up. Anyway, the reason that we got rid of the death penalty in the UK was a very famous case. And it will hopefully change your mind on the death penalty. So, you're a troll. I'm not a troll though. Read the end of my comment. Right, did I not get it right though? You said the reason I support the death penalty is... Okay, let me just tell you why it was banned in the UK. Basically, we had a case. Some guy went to stay with a husband and his wife and his family. The wife and his family died. The husband got accused of murder because, first of all, he lied to the police trying to protect the guy that they took in. But that was the guy who murdered his family. Meanwhile, they killed the husband. They executed an innocent man. While the murderer went free, he went on to kill other people. And, you know, innocent people die. Murderers get away. You can never be 100% certain. Like, how many people like have died in America just because they were poor and just like minorities, just because they were fucked over by the justice system? And yeah, a lot of them were innocent. If you want to support a system that advocates like killing people, a lot of innocent people are going to die. Seriously. I don't want to be like China. I don't want to be like North Korea. I don't want to give the government the power to kill people. We are people. I don't want to give the government the power to execute its citizens. And if you want to do that, then go and live in China or North Korea, not here. We won't have it here. We're civilized. So yeah. Do not support the death penalty. Thank you, Mr. Costa Scott. I didn't read all of your comment, but you know, I get what you mean. OMG, the amount of trolling, the trollery. I'm not even, these are my opinions. These are what I personally believe. It's not like I put on like a front and say this, oh yeah, like I freaking go behind the scenes and I'm going to be some freaking right-wing grifter or something. As if I'm going to be like Charlie Kirk behind the scenes, just like, fuck, asshole guy, seriously. No, I have my opinions, I'm not trolling. This is what I actually believe. Have you ever been to Croatia? No, I haven't, but I heard it's a nice place. It's a nice place to go holidaying and skiing as well. I love skiing. Skiing's cool. Yeah, the problem is the death penalty is the death can't be reversed. I know, like, where's justice for the victim when you kill innocent people? Seriously. I'm ashamed to have the same name as... Yeah, seriously. You should be. No, you have a nice name. He hasn't ruined that name for everyone in the way that, like, Adolf, obviously that name died, honestly. No one is calling their kid, like, Adolf anymore. Meanwhile, people are still calling their kid Charlie because, you know, obviously there are, like, degrees of evil, although, you know, Charlie was still pretty up there, seriously. Arsehole. Talking about poor people with $2,000 dog on your lap. This isn't, first of all, this dog didn't cost $2,000. I got this dog for free. This dog belonged to a member of my family who got it from a friend of a friend. And yeah, they couldn't take care of it anymore, so I took it in. I don't have a this isn't a $2,000 dog. Would you pay $2,000 for this dog? If you would, then no, I wouldn't get rid of it. This is my dog. It's mine. But yeah. He had awful teeth and gums, bless him. Seriously. He had gums like George Washington. He had to have wooden teeth. Honestly. My kid is called Pol Pot. Jesus fucking shit, honestly. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. No. Jeez. Sell the dog and donate the money to the poor immigrants then, because... See, this is your problem. Seriously. That's not going to solve anything. Do you think that donating my money to some immigrants so they can, like, starve to death and... So that, like, if I sell my dog and give it to some, like, give the proceeds to, like, some charity immigrants, that's only going to, like, prolong the problem. The problem is institutional. Do you not get what I'm saying? It's the policies. It's the way that things are structured. That's the reason that things are so bad. Like, I don't know what... The problem is institutional. It's not going to be solved by just throwing money at it. It's institutional. Erica Kirk got all his money, and she wasn't even sad when he died. She got a career out of it. So look at her now. She's writing books. She's meeting fucking presidents. She's fucking snogging JD Vance, like that cock and everything. It's just like crazy. Please plasma kiss the microphone. Mwah. But yeah. Has a few move in with you then? Lee, again, that doesn't solve the problem. I can't take in 1 million people into my house. My house isn't the TARDIS, Lee. It isn't the TARDIS. Yeah, of course, as long as it's your money, you're over the. But that doesn't even make sense. I'd be up for paying more taxes if the government did more for us. I'm not a hypocrite. Just like tax them, don't tax me. No, you're acting like I'm a hypocrite. You're just like straw manning my argument because it's so much easier. Straw manning my argument. Could you answer my real quick short question? Okay, give me a sec. Then think of yourself as a judge and you have the final say, please. Wait, what? Think of yourself as a judge and have the final say. What's the argument though? What's the argument? I don't know what the question is. I evade taxes. I don't have a problem with freaking. Well, but I do have kind of a problem. But if you're making freaking minimum wage and you're like trying to avoid taxes because you're desperate and you're working in construction and you won't have enough money to like pay for your bills, like your heating and stuff, I can sympathize with that. But when you're freaking a billionaire owning all these big media corporations, going to Malta on your third holiday and not paying any taxes in the UK because you got around it because you claim that you're a citizen of some tax haven, I don't support that, obviously. So, question is, if a group of people get kicked out of 109 bars, is it the group to blame or is it all the bars to blame? First of all, I don't get the hypothetical. Second of all, these immigrants are like fleeing from war-torn countries that we reduce to shit. These countries had semi-functioning democracies. We fucking killed their democratic leaders. We installed puppets to extract their national resources. We bombed them to shit. We created power vacuums. We allowed terrorists to take hold. We destroyed their houses. We killed their children. We killed their families. They flee over here to escape all that bullshit. And we're just like, actually, sorry. I know we destroyed your country, but as if you can come. No, you can't come here, honey. You'd have to just go over there and die. No. Because that is cruel, that's barbaric. And it's not illegal to be an asylum seeker. Like, we need more immigrants in the country. Do you want us to end up like South Korea or like Japan with 0.0001 people born? When you get to like 60 years old, who's going to be taking care of you if the country's like, it's an unstable system? And maybe like Japan would be like more of a success if they weren't so xenophobic and just like, you know, authoritarian with their like immigration policy. Seriously, look at Japan's immigration. It's awful, and you wonder why they're in the shit that they're in. Honestly, it's illegal to be an illegal immigrant, hence the name. No, Medusa, there's a difference. It's called asylum seekers. Asylum seekers are not illegal immigrants by nature. Seriously, because they're claiming asylum in a country. There's a difference between illegal immigrants and asylum seekers. They're not economic migrants. A lot of them coming over here are like, you know, women and children and shit. It's not like a bunch of working age males in their 20s, which, by the way, we need. Like, do I support like a bunch of economic migrants, like a bunch of working age males, by the way? Yes, I do. Because we've had to pay for nothing for them. And they're coming here all ready to work, seriously. They're working age, they're ready to work. We don't have to pay for school. We don't have to pay for... They're in the prime of their life, seriously. Meanwhile, I can think of a lot of sick, twisted, freaking, you know, senile pensioners that we should be freaking kicking off the welfare and everything in this country. But, you know, they're citizens. Like, you know, I would support someone coming over here that's working age, that's already been educated, that can come in and just go straight to work, contribute taxes to our economy, than some freaking, you know... reform UKer in their 80s, just like, oh yes, back with it. No, immigrants aren't the problem. I'm beginning to think this is satire. This isn't satire. What makes you think this is satire? This is serious. Please get a job. No, their job is harassing me. In fairness, they do have a job, but it's harassing me. It's boring me with their just refusal to listen and just like, oh, this is satire. It's a snowflake. I agree. That guy is a snowflake. I would tell you what I think. I would defend my arguments. I'm not a snowflake. You're a snowflake. You're a fragile little snowflake that just can't handle the existence of trans people. Beautiful trans people. I mean, I'm not saying I'm 10 out of 10. But, you know, above average. Anyway, Loki just banned them. I wish I could. But, you know, I can't because I'm trying to get better. Is a group of people kicked out of 109 bars? Maybe it is the bars. Maybe, like, you know, let me phrase that question to you in a certain way. What if that was in the American South in the 1950s? Like, say you had a group of, like, you know, minorities in the American South and they go to, like, 109 bars in the South and they're kicked out of every single one just because they're a minority, then yeah, maybe the problem is the bars. I'm not going to say it's a group of people. You never know how the system is. Like, would you say the same? Would you say that in the American South, during segregation, during Jim Crow, you have like a group of minority people just trying to get served and are kicked out of 109 bars just because, they're a bunch of racist freaks? So, no, of course you wouldn't. Maybe the problem is with the bars, to answer your question. I mean, it isn't just like, a simple hypothetical. Hypothetical. Anyway, I always make sure to raise rent what? I always make sure to raise rent at any given opportunity. You're a demon. You're demonic. You are Satan incarnate. And, you will be held accountable for your crimes by the people's court, seriously. Yes, that's evil. It's evil. Kicking people out, making them homeless, killing people by cursing them to a life of poverty because you're taking all this money. Greedy leech. That is what you are, seriously. And you deserve to have justice fall down upon you like a mighty sword, just like cutting into your flesh to the bone and sending you to hell where you belong, because landlords are evil people. There is no good landlords, in my opinion. None of them are good. Some of them are better than others. They're not all the same, but none of them are good. It's a profession where you can just sit back and make money off a bunch of poor, desperate people who will never be able to own their own house. Seriously. Take the wig off. Why don't you do that? Maybe if you donate a lot of money, I won't do that. But no, I don't want your money. People are just like, oh, I'll give you 5,000 if you take off the wig. Not 5,000. They're just like, I'll give you $5. Can you have children? I don't want children. But yeah, I can have children. I don't know what you mean. I hate all the landlords. That's what I mean. If you're homeless, just buy a house. That's what I mean. These people, honestly. If you're homeless, just buy a house. If you're not rich, then just work hard. What about all the teachers, doctors, nurses, cleaners, construction workers who are working hard every single minute of every single day? They're just not working hard enough. They need to start a business. They need to upskill. Big fancy fucking words. Get the snakes out. Snakes behind me. They don't want to come out though. Now they're asleep. I have a dog though. Look at this dog. To be fair, my dad's a landlord. And one of his tenants smashed up the flat and lost a lot of money. In that specific instance, Charlie Goff, I will make an exception for your father. I'll make an exception. But yeah, I believe that everyone should be provided with housing. Like, there should be no homelessness in this country. We're like trillions, we're like $1 trillion, we're like £1 trillion economy. We have the money to make sure there's no homeless people. We can just build affordable social housing like we used to do after World War II. We rebuilt everything. We made a bunch of cheap, affordable, terraced council houses. Council houses. If you're homeless, we'll give you a house, because guess what? If you have a house, then you can work. Then you can pay taxes. Then you can contribute to society, So yeah. Anyway. Players, I'm routing for you. Us landlords have to stick together, yes. The poor tenants, we can throw them out on their backs with their children into the dark, dark, cold winter. But us landlords, we need to be a protected class, yes. Us landlords, we're the real victims, yes, indeed. No, you're not victims. Monsters. We'll need money for war, though, to keep rents in check. That is a very, very xenophobic and very, very insulting attitude to take with other countries. Other countries are filled with people just like you. They're not runts. They're just human beings, just like you or me. And we should not be bombing the shit out of them just because our government says that we should do so. Bet the old man's happy with his... He actually is very happy with me. Unlike your dad. Big chaff, seriously. I mean... How do I know he's not happy? Because he's told me. He speaks to me. He's just like, oh, my fucking son, seriously. I wish you'd just move out of my basement, honestly. But, yeah. Yeah, he does say that. He talks to me all the time. Yeah, he's my daddy. Beautiful. Thank you, Sonny. Thank you. state of it. Are you a man or woman? I can't tell. Yes, of course, I'm the typical UK man. Yes, this is what a man looks like in UK. A long, flowing blonde hair. And this is supposed to be a crop top, by the way, but this kind of like came down a bit. This is a crop top that I'm wearing. It's pink. Pink is a very traditional masculine colour. Masculine. So yeah, you ignored the hard question again. What was that? I answered every question you said. I answered like 90% of your questions, and you're going to be like, yeah, but you ignored the hard question. So, ooh. No, what's the hard question? You don't even make up 1% of what? I have more talent in my little finger than you have in your entire thick head. Anyway, so you have a Peter Richard. I have no idea who that is. Who is that? But we're literally paying people just so we can live and not die. Yeah, that's what I mean, Kenzie. Preach. Preach, Kenzie. You need to preach. Preach harder. Preach. I think more houses than you have attitudes. It's not a politics of like, you think it's like a politics of jealousy or something. I do not want what you have. I look at a billionaire. I'm not like, oh, I wish I could be that. No, I don't wish I could be them. I just wish I could be me. Living a nice, ordinary, normal life. It's like, oh, you only say that. You only hate billionaires because you're jealous of them. What the fuck? Why would I want to be like a rich, entitled asshole, a pig, just a bit? No, it's not a politics of jealousy. I would not, in a million years, trade what I have now to be some billionaire or something. I would not do that. Or just because I have money, do you think that means they're happy or something? Because they're not happy. They're desperately sad, depressed individuals. Like Bill Gates, one of the most fucking rich people in the world. Do you think he's happy? His wife divorced him because he went to see Jeffrey Epstein a whole bunch. Seriously. All of these elites, they go to the same parties. They have the same connections. They're the same manner of degenerate, honestly. But yeah, no. Stream has 3 brain cells in it, honestly. I know. No, Bill hates his life. He hates his life, and deservedly so, honestly. Some billionaires just can't die fast enough, is what I'm saying. Is that a little pig? Is it fast asleep? It is a little pig. He's so cool. He's amazing. Bill funds your transformer medicine. You fool. I don't take any transformer medicine to begin with. This is just me. Second of all, like, even if he did, like, what the fuck? Oh, wow, I've got to die hard defend this elderly, confused nonce. No, of course not. It's called having principles. It's called not being a hypocrite or something. So what if he does, like, give money to charity or something? Am I going to be like, oh, well, I can't know. No. What are you even talking about? That's inspiring you, legend. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just trying to get estrogen from everything. Do you know, guys, potatoes are a good source of estrogen. If you want to reduce your testosterone, eat a bunch of potatoes. I eat potatoes because I'm Irish and also I love the estrogen. I just eat it up. I'm just like, I just eat all the estrogen. I love the estrogen. Why are you eating women's clothes? Why am I wearing them? No, because I love estrogen. Because I hate testosterone. Testosterone's evil. Testosterone makes people do evil things and also some good things, but a lot of evil things as well. So, estrogen, which makes people more evil, about the same evil, but less deep voices. So, lipstick is for the girlies. Okay. I disagree. I mean, in chips, I think that anyone, even if I was anyone else in the world, I would just be, yeah, anyone can wear lipstick. It's lipstick. You can wear lipstick. I will force you to wear. I will paint lipstick onto your lips. I'll paint lipstick onto your eyes. Anyone can wear makeup, seriously. Nothing's stopping them. Major Karen, what have I said that makes me a Karen? When have I ever, can you please rewind the chat, please? When have I said that, whenever asked to see your manager, when? I'm waiting. Are you sure? Financed? Of course. Very well financed. Yes. Major Keith. Right. Okay. Yeah, I haven't asked for anyone's manager, have I? When have I asked for anyone's manager? And they're just saying that for the shit joy of it, honestly. I'm not like that woman from freaking Newcastle, was it? Just like, my son is a lawyer and you're breaking noise pollution laws. And just like, don't you tell me what to do. I'll tell you what to do. You make any more noise and I'm calling the police and stuff. That was, man. I watch those videos religiously. I just really love those videos, honestly. It's like some people are like, she must have been pretending. That must have been crazy. 7 a.m. Just like, that's absolutely disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself that they're working at this time on a Sunday. It's just like, oh my God, I love that woman. I feel like she's a kindred spirit, honestly. But yeah, 7 a.m. on a Sunday. Oh my God, that is just so funny. I just love that. I love it. I love it to pieces. Sharon Mitchell. I don't know who that person is. They hate people with Sir number plate. Sitting on 16k Range Rover. What? I don't want a Range Rover. I want a Range Hoover. I don't want a Range Rover. The big cars are too big. They're too big. Like, what can you fit in a Range Rover? Everything. Like, why would you need to drag like a 5-ton piece of metal with you? So happy to watch my favorite trans dude. I love you, bro. Love you too, 420. Total 420 to you. Love 420. Nando's order. Yes, I'd like to speak to my manager. My chicken was actually slightly cold in the center, like it was warmed in a microwave. What is this, a microcosm of the modern day that everything is so shit? No. But yeah, if I went to Nando's, then I just never leave. I just die of just like, excuse me, you've had too much chicken, you need to stop. I'd just be like, I just die of deadness. It's like, well, stop being Gemma Collins. Honestly. I'm claustrophobic, Darren. They don't get it. I'm claustrophobic. And stuff, I don't know. Why was she in? She's like, freaking, I'm a celebrity. She was only in that for one episode. Why couldn't she have freaking stuck it out for like 10 episodes? Why should she leave in the first episode in a freaking helicopter? Just like, yeah, it's like the snail and the rabbit, or the fox and the hen. You know, at the end of the day, the rabbit won. I mean, the tortoise won. she's so funny. I just love her. Oh my God, Gemma Collins. Oh my God, Gemma Collins. I just love her. She's amazing. 100k a year. Where do you live? Yeah. Does someone earn 100k? In it, who's paying 100k a year in taxes? What? I don't know who makes 100k a year. The LGBs hate for T's and Q's for this exact reason, people. Seriously. I wholly disagree. As if anything's going to be better for freaking lesbians, gay people, and bi people if they just freaking got rid of the T. You've been watching too many Dave Chappelle shorts, seriously. Like, yes, we had the LGB. We had the LGBs, but guess what? They made no progress in civil rights at all. No progress. Have you heard of Stonewall? Have you heard of everyone coming together in their lovely gayness and queerness? You haven't heard of that, have you? Yes. Because, you know, you're never going to change policy by just acting straight. Seriously. Just like, oh, yes, I have my boyfriend and my husband, but we're not like them. No, we're not degenerates, please. No. I mean, that is just like a false idea, seriously. That the whole movement would be better without the T's and the Q's. Also. No, it's a big movement. We all come as one. We're all one. It's called Pride. You fuck. So, you know, it's called Pride. So, yes. It's called Pride. Expensive. It's expensive having to feed this guy. This guy is like a horse every day. Don't blame you for sickening behaviour. Seriously. Pride is a sin. Glad you have it. I don't have pride. What is pride? I'm humble. I'm very humble. Do you get paid to go on free Palestine marches? I've never been on a Free Palestine march, but no, of course, who goes on Free Palestine marches? I salute the people who do, though. Kid Starver, our Prime Minister, Kid Starver, has locked up a bunch of innocent people, a lot of them pensioners, in prisons because they held up a sign saying we don't support sending money to the frickin' murder of Palestinians in Gaza. And for that, they were arrested for saying that we shouldn't, like, murder people abroad. And they're going on hunger strikes. So the government is killing people just for speaking out against, like, an obvious, like, genocide or something, honestly. Therefore, recorded the TV live from this man and shot abuse at him. Yes, they deliberately damaged the door when moving out, acting as if I'm the problem, being unfair. The tenants, what do you mean? I'm not sure. I didn't catch that comment. Cocaine, ketamine, or no. Say no to drugs. You can, if you don't take drugs, you can be cool like me. Don't take drugs, kids. If you don't take drugs, then you can be a very cool dog. I've never taken drugs, except for all the drugs I've ever took. But, I don't talk about those because we live in a nanny state. The UK is so shit, honestly. Are you voting Reform? Of course not. I'm voting for Green Party. The Green Party. ICE is coming to Essex. Are you scared? If ICE comes to Essex, I hope that they are backed in. I hope that they are shoved into the sea. I hope they are kicked in their bottoms off the white cliffs of Dover. If there's ICE in the UK, the UK's finished. They're murdering a bunch of innocent people in America. These ICE cowards. ICE is basically the SS and Gestapo, so you know. ICE is the Gestapo. These ICE Gestapo thugs, these Waffen SS wannabes are cowards. Why? Not because they're doing their jobs, but because they're waging war. They're torturing, they're murdering, they're disappearing people, they're waging war on innocent, unarmed civilians. That's why the Gestapo and the SS were cowards. What did Himmler want to do? That freaking soldier want to be? Just like, did he wage war like on actual trained soldiers? No, he would have been killed. He waged war on innocent civilians. That's why he's a monster. That's why ICE are monsters. They're going to deport your inflatables. But how will I be able to swim in the channel without my... First of all, silicone is not inflatable. These aren't balloons, by the way. They're silicone. It's the freaking difference. And silicone is not inflatable. If anything, like, I'll be dragged to the bottom of the sea. Like some freaking Prometheus or something. No. No, these are way too heavy to swim. They're not, like, life... These aren't, like, flotation devices. I don't know, like, what the fuck... Where you've been getting your education from. No, it's not going to happen. Cool. If you want to talk, we're here for you, Auntie. What did Auntie say? How did you when you transfer? 8 years ago. Years ago. Thank you, Auntie. And I love you too. But yeah. There is no LGB organization. It's LGBTQ. That's a fact. Get your facts straight. Why don't you just monetize your channel? Because it's really hard. You have to get like a certain number of views and a certain number of clicks and stuff. You need to get a certain number of views and a certain number of watch hours, which I don't have. It's actually really funny. It's really hard to make money on YouTube. You think like every YouTuber is going to be like Mr. Beast, just like, oh yes, you have this amount of subscribers, therefore you're making this much money. I make zero money on YouTube. They're very strict criteria for making money, and I just obviously don't fit it sometimes. The hate people who have assets, yeah, but don't you realise that on 3 holidays per year, working hard, saving money to buy big houses, golden cars. Yes, if you work really hard and save money, you too can buy a solid gold car and a Rolls Royce. Like, what is this? Like, no, some people just can't afford that stuff. I'm sorry. Like, no, if you're some nurse or some like junior doctor and you're working 7 days a week, 23 hours a day, not in a lifetime could you afford like a Rolls Royce, honestly. Just like, this is like, okay, you definitely don't pass. A lot of people disagree with you. A lot of people, including me. So... You'll explode in anger. I won't explode. You will explode. And I will laugh. I will go, ha 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 ha. And I will laugh and stuff. Do you sleep in your car? you can't rent a house. No. Why would I sleep in... First of all, I don't have a car. I'm working class. And second of all, I don't have a house. I live with my parents because I'm Gen Z. So, yeah. And there's nothing wrong with living with your parents because there just isn't. Am I going to move into some shitty flat in the middle of nowhere by myself? Or am I going to stay with the family, the people that I love, and help them and support them and all support, pay the bills, and just contribute to this lovely house? By the way, I do like all the cleaning and stuff, so, I contribute a lot. So, yeah. Laughing emoji. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you guys have your own houses? Elite. No, I'm just joking. You elitist with your own houses. God. Unemployed, basically. I'm currently unemployed, although I've had 2 interviews this week. One of them was for a labouring position, which I would be good at because, I'm very strong. Look at this. Big muscles. No, I'm just joking. I'm very frail. You could throw a pillow at me and I'd die of shock. Just like, oh my God, they came out of nowhere, feathers. Anyway, and I also applied for a catering position because I love food. You eat Greggs sausage rolls? Yeah, I do. What's wrong, Tony? I'm sorry, have you never had a Greggs sausage roll, Tony? Like, Yeah, you do not get as big as me without eating a lot of Greggs sausage rolls. They're just too good. I used to eat 2 sausage rolls, like a meal. But that was only for 1 meal. It's because I worked in my work and I had 2 sausage rolls. I had a Jeremy Hart biscuit and a Lucozade, not a Coke because I can't eat Coke anymore because it's too much sugar, and a Mexican chicken baguette with Mexican chicken baguette and all that stuff. So it was really nice. People like us to run this country. Not anymore. Have you seen like the poll ratings of like the government or something? What do you think about... I didn't catch that comment. Farmers do too. They hit on farmers. Who's even talking about farmers? What do you think of plasma kit? Is that where you like donate your blood plasma? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Reform UK has been first place for months. We're number 1. Yeah, well, it's not going to be number 1 by the time of the next election. The next election's 5 years away. And if you think that this coward Keir Starmer is going to call a snap election just in the middle of nowhere, just for the shit joy of it, you're very mistaken. Do you seriously think that with what's happening in America, the rise of fascism, that, people are going to look at that and be like, oh, yes, we need to reform UK in plus 4 years? So, they're not going to stay at number 1 for ages, honestly. Although the Conservatives are basically finished, so, they're done. I feel like I'm witnessing a social experience. Half of these people can't be real. I know. I'm just trying to keep it the realist. My number plate alone is worth more than your car. XCGT. Is that your license plate? Oh. Why you gotta flex like that? I'm sorry. People who own private license plates, you're not the shit. It's like, oh yeah, I have the most expensive license plate. It's a number 8, meaning peace and tranquility, and I'm a giant piece of shit that's eating its own tail all the time like a snake. Seriously. It's like, no. People who own personalized license plates, I'm sorry, you just have too much money. It's like those people who own Rolls Royces. It's like those people who own Rolexes. It's like those people who get like a bunch of plastic surgery just because I can. Yeah, well, I have like 4 BBLs and big fat duck clips and fucking massive boob job because, I'm just like fucking, I spent 500,000 on plastic surgeries and it's nothing to me, babe. It's nothing. I could just afford it because I just can because I have a daddy. No. 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 That shouldn't be the case. First of all, because, you shouldn't be able to afford such things. They should be out of the price range of most normal people. Anyway. Damn, miss my mind TTL. I don't know what that means. So, right, blah, 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 chin. My chin's fine. I have a strong chin. I don't have a Family Guy chin. I have an American Dad chin. My chin's nice. It's a very strong chin. I can break a freaking nut with this chin, seriously. bust a nut. Like a nutcracker or something. I can just do that. I can kill someone with it. I can just like walk up behind them, and because I'm like 6 foot tall, I could just do that and freaking, lobotomize their skull with the sheer impact of chin driving into their soft tissue, driving into their prefrontal lobe or something. I don't know. It's like the bite of 87 in FNAF, but it's like chin. Break me, please. No. In time, but no. Very manly chin. It's a strong chin. I can defend the entirety of the UK with this chin. I can just freaking, break down doors with it. They're right, I'm just gonna jealous. I wish I was a cool fascist. You do not wish that. You're being sarcastic. I'm just you again. Love your energy. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you. I love my energy and my dog and my Lego and my TV and my headset and my wigs and my melons and my shelves and my water bottle, which is still over the... Why haven't I had any water? I'm going to grab some water quickly, if you don't mind. I will just go over there quickly. We own your banger. I don't have a banger car. I have a nice car. I have no car. When I said I have a car, I was being facetious. I have a Lego car. Did you know that you can get a Lego car for 10 quid? I'd rather get a Lego car than some car that I have to pay road tax on. You don't have to pay road tax on a Lego car, losers. Why would you even get a Lego car? Why would you even get a normal car? Like, if you get a Lego car, you pay 0 road tax. Smart. Doing the smart thing. As I slowly push with my very large leg. Whoosh. I'm over here now. I'm going to grab this water. I got this water now. I'm coming back because I got some water. The dog don't know if it's mum or if it's that. He knows. He knows his mummy. And you do too. Very large leg. Just because I do a lot of squats and stuff. See, I only do leg exercises and chest exercises. Can you guess why? Guess why? I don't do bicep. I don't do shoulder exercises because those are useless. Why would I want to grow those parts of my body? No, I don't want to. Fake BBL and pencil legs. I do not... What do you mean pencil legs? I don't have pencil legs. I could strangle you with these thighs, with these calves. No, I don't have them. Justice for Anne. Stop ignoring Anne. I'm not ignoring Anne. What did Anne say? Anne, where are you? NHS minutes. NHS had nothing to do with it. First of all, NHS takes fucking 100 years. What are you even talking about? It's ridiculous. Scroll up and look. No, just put it again. They wish, girl. Seriously. And there's Anne. Hi, Anne. I missed you. Sorry I wasn't paying attention to you, but these other people were just distracting me from you. So yeah, who paid? It's not really your business, is it? It wasn't the government. Then it wasn't was it my family? Was it the government? Was it my parents? Was it, did I get some money for a car? And then I took the money for a car, and then I bought something else. You will never know. Nice. Yeah, see, I noticed, Anne. I don't know why you're saying that, That's called fraud. Which way is better than landlord in your eyes? See? No, I didn't say that was what happened. I said that was maybe what happened. Only Sims pay for them. First of all, this channel is not monetized. Like, what do you think? I do not make any money from this channel. I don't know what you mean. Do you see donations in the chat or something? Just no. You've been selling hairy hands picture. I don't have hairy hands. I mean, it's fine if you have hairy hands. You can have the hairiest, most callous knuckles ever, but my hands are not hairy. Look at this. They're very veiny. But veins aren't hair, unless you're confused. God bless you too, I guess. But yeah, I do not have an Adam's apple. I have an Adam's orange. It's different. And the Adam's apple tastes terrible. It's got seeds in it. Oranges don't have seeds. I have spoken. This is like all gone now. Can I put this back up? Yeah, I can, cool. No. Arsenal. West Ham is my team, even though I don't support football. I don't support football. Other people can support football. They can have all of their brilliant, lovely stadiums. I'm just like, oh, it's so nice, pish posh. But I will not be supporting football. Do not shove football down my throat. Do not force me to like football. I hate it. This is hilarious. Do you do live often? I'll be back if you do. I do live often. I do it all the time. McDonald's or KFC? I go to McDonald's to get a big fat bum, and I go KFC to get a big fat belly, which is why I never go KFC. If you go to KFC, you'll get big fat tummies that would just grow and expand and explode. But if you go McDonald's, all the fat just goes to your legs. So it's better. That's why I'm only going McDonald's. I just go in and I'm just like, how many McFlurries are you able to sell to a consenting adult? And then they're just like, well, the machine's broken. They just say that all the time because they don't like the way I phrase the question. But, often they're just like, oh, yeah, well, the limit's 100 because, they're male and we've also got this lunch rush. You selfish piece of shit. But nah. No, Charlie, we don't need more lefties. I'm so far left, I'm spinning in circles. Everyone right wing is just incorrect. I'm sorry. Delusional. I mean, come on, seriously. Like, at the end of the day, the things wrong with society are the billionaires and the trillionaires and the people who don't do shit. Seriously. Like, we need a higher minimum wage. People who are working full time shouldn't struggle. Do you agree with this? Or do you think that they should struggle because, their boss can have a major, massive tax break and go on holiday to the Maldives? I don't know. They're nice holidays, but, it shouldn't come at the price of someone's comfort and security and providing for their family. There are no trillionaires. How much money does Elon Musk have? How much money does Jeff Bezos have? They increased their net worth 100-fold since lockdown. They are heading that way. They are going to be the first trillionaires. Probably in about, I'd reckon, a year or 2 years. Probably 2 years until we see the first trillionaire. And then... prove you right. I'm trying to voice Ant now. I'm listening to Ant though. I'm reading all your comments. Don't spam. I know, Charlie. I know. Please don't go. Please don't go. Stay. Has 700 billion. Yes. 700 billion or 0.7 trillion. He only needs another 0.3 trillion. He already has like 0.7. That's more than half. That's more than 2/3. So, if you think he's not going to get there, then you're cooked. Then talk to the bloke. I do not have a deep voice. I cannot speak in a masculine voice. If I speak in a masculine voice, it would seem ridiculous. Justice for Anne 2026. I'm engaging with everyone, and you're just making fun of me. Is there any chance that we can chat private? Ants! This is YouTube. Sadly, Ants, I cannot... do not exchange any private information over this because other nefarious people, I'm looking at you assholes, can gain access to your data, and that would be very, 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 very bad. So unfortunately, you cannot exchange any private information over this. Not that I would, because it's generally like you could think I'm okay here, but trust me, in person, I'm a fucking bitch, and you just would not like me. Seriously, you would not like how I just have to stop everything I'm doing to eat all the time, every minute of every day. So yeah, I think you would be sickened when you see me eat something. You will be like, you'll just die of just like simultaneous embarrassment, panic attack, and sheer curiosity of how a human being can consume so much sustenance, so many calories. Truly, it will give you the shits, and you will die of that. So, look at this, like, echo, wait, Does it sound like an echo? I think it's that. Does it? I think it sounds like an echo. I will make you dinner. You better make me a big dinner. I need a big dinner. I'm a big gal. I need a massive dinner. I need like freaking everything. Okay, so slow down. I'm still on a normal chair. This chair isn't specially built for me. This is a normal chair. Even that, look. This is like a normal chair. This is not a custom built titanium reinforced chair. I'm still like a human being, seriously. No. Is a living survivor of what? This keep on happening. This is like this non-stop happening to my hair, and I just hate it. Why are you doing that hair? Can I have mods? Yes, you can, Charlie Goff, because you've actually been a constant left-wing voice in my chat, or at least agreeing with me, so you know. You can have it. But as for these right-wing losers, talking about you, Tony, and you other people, you can have it. Thank you. Yeah, of course. Anyway. Give me a second. I need to quickly make her moderator quickly. Charlie Goff, cool. Add as the moderator. Cool. Cool. Okay, cool. I can give you an uwe. Wait, give me a sec. Uwe. I can do that. Milo can do it as well. Look at his snores. He has such a cool snore. Look at this. Do you hear him snoring? I just think he's the cutest guy in the world. May I ask your name? Yes, you can. It's Danny with an I. It's D-A-N-I. And I'm going to fart. No, I can't fart. Anyway, no, wait. No, I can't fart. Even though I cannot fart on command, I have a lot of other skills. I am Liam Neeson. I have a very particular set of skills. A set of skills that make me a nightmare for someone like you. Like, I can almost burp the alphabet, but, you know, it has to be just, like, the first 4 letters. I can burp my alphabet, though. I can do, like, LGBTQ, because there's only 5 letters. Although the entire alphabet, that is a deed of some skill. That needs massive skill. I just don't think I can do that. The entire alphabet. I've seen it done. But yeah, those people are just living legends. Oh wait, wait. Okay, that was a very. I'm disappointed that wasn't louder, but you know that was a fart. So, you know, of the flaming variety. Variety. Your ear's so floppy. Why is it so floppy? You're under arrest for being too cute. Sir, you have the right to remain silent for being too cute. You're under arrest. You're not supposed to be this cute. You're under arrest, sir. I need to take you to jail. Get your butt to jail. You're too cute. This guy's too cute. Are you attracted to women or men? What do you think? No. I love women. I'm friends with women. But if I was to think about having relationships like that, I'm sickened. No. Of course not. No. I'm only attracted to men. So, hope that's clear. It's just preference. I don't know. Just, yeah. Only men. So, cool. See, I can almost burp the alphabet, but you know, I need like a lot of stuff. So yeah. No, I can't do it. And chill. That's what I mean, moderator. I'm a fake man. I'm a real man. Giving me mixed signals. Jeez. Anyway. What's that noise? I'm just spinning this about. This is supposed to be a crop top. I don't know why it's not being a crop top. So this like never wants to be like an actual crop top. It keeps on freaking misbehaving. Now it's a crop top. That's nice. I identify as an attack helicopter. That's not how it works. You can also identify as an asshole if you identify as an attack helicopter. So, yeah. How do I donate here against the fight towards the haters? Unfortunately, you cannot donate. But I thank your support though. And I just ask that, yeah, you continue to be a really super duper amazing person. You offended me. Well, I'm sorry. JK, I'm not sorry. Every minute I occupy space in your minute is in your mind is like a victory for me. Those prosthetics, yes, these are prosthetic teeth. These are my natural teeth. Actually, they are. I identify as a I don't care if I offended you, Snowflake, even if you identify as that. Like, you know. Why is it the right-wing lunatics always want to bring things back to identity politics? I don't do identity politics. They freaking do it. Just like, actually, I'm all of it. I'm just like, yeah, okay, Snowflake. Be offended then. Snowflake. This dog is in a very deep sleep. Listen to them. Look. But there's something you wear in the part of your body. I'm curious. Wait, what? Sorry. Oh, no, I get your question. Wait, what did it even say the words? Yes, I wouldn't because I'm too woke. I'm too woke to do that. Big. It's okay to be woke. We're bringing back woke in a big way. It's okay to be woke again. I'm dark woke. This is a dog snoring. That's what this is. Scared to... No, because they're obviously being facetious about it. And even if they were, like, what does that have to do with me? Woke for a poke. I'm not woke for a poke. I already have plenty of pokes. Okay? Being woke isn't going to stop my pokes, nor is it going to give me more pokes or something. I'm just saying it's nice to care about people, and apparently, like, that is the word for it. Just like being empathetic and caring about people is just woke. Well, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm woke then. So woke. See again, I didn't say it. See again, you didn't say it. What do you mean? But you said it then. Why would I already have to like mention verbatim what you said? Yes, they said that they were a minority. And it doesn't even matter because like what does that have to do with anything? People are too soft. I'm very soft. Look at all this fat. Oh my god, I'm so soft. If someone like pokes me, I'm just gonna like turn into like a beanbag, like a whoopee cushion or something. Cause yeah, it's like nothing. No muscle. At all. So yeah, what's wrong with being soft anyway? Sorry, are we like going to war against Atlantis? Like who are we going to war against? Like shut up anyway. Ironic half. What's the dog's name? His name is Milo and he's so cool. Rogue rather than Frosty Flake. Yes. See, the right are a bunch of frosty snowflakes, but I'm woke. I'm dark woke. Point is you're afraid to use your mouth to say okay, mentally soft. Right. No, I'm just saying it because I like to annoy you. So you want me to say it. So you can be all like, but nah, I'm just refusing to say it just out of spite. Spite. A mixture of spite and euphoria and wokeness. So yeah. And again, point proven. I don't know what that word even means. You're trying to insult me. Hey, Auntie, why are you crying? You're making Auntie cry. Shut up. Don't make Auntie cry. Big chafer person. Donate $100. You cannot. You're scientifically unable to do so. Everyone chill. What? It's like Scooby-Doo. It's like their Scooby-Doo. Just like, you know, hello, welcome to Scooby-Doo and the adventure of the woke mystery of the amusement park or something. I don't know. Anyway, why people it's always been woke? Like, oh, we are aware and see how blah blah. Stop being woke. Stay asleep. That's how you sound. That's how you said it. I mean, I didn't say it that way. I mean, I don't know why you said it that way, but okay. You're very sassy. Yeah, sure. Yes. I didn't really take in what you said. I just kind of just like, Yeah. Good impression of yourself. It's not me. Shut up. No, I don't sound like nothing like that. I sound like freaking Winston Churchill. I don't sound like that. Shut up. Okay, do you remember Dixon Moores? I don't remember entirely, although if they were a good person, I regret not remembering them. Justice for Ante. Weren't you the person who said frickin' chill Ante, stop being a creep or something like a minute ago? And now you're being like, justice for Ante. Because, like, I don't know, you're just bouncing back and forth like some whoopee cushion or something. Get it. Okay. Said that verbatim when I was a 7 years old child. Yes. I agree. This guy. You farted again, you fuck. Oh my god, stop farting in my face. Stop farting! Oh shit, you fucking farted on me. Yeah, you sounded like Winston Churchill. Churchill was actually a man. Is that a yeah? Wow, I'm so offended. Wow. If I had a freaking pound for every time I was called a man, then I would have a lot of pounds. But yeah, that would actually be amazing because I could be like a millionaire in like 5 seconds. That'd be nice. When your dad says, I am proud of you, he is lying. But how do you know that your dad's not lying? How are you so certain of what my dad thinks? I'm sorry, have you met my dad before? Do you know him? Are you like a psychiatrist or something? He's coming to you being just like, my son, but then it's my daughter, and I'm just like not happy. Jeez. Okay. Mr. Therapist, I didn't realise. Live among us and blend perfectly into society, seriously. Yes, there were trans people in society before this big mega craze. There were like trans women going in like women's bathrooms in like ancient Rome. More pounds than a plamama. Plaz. Plazzy. Plazai. Plazoo. Room reveal. No. It's a mystery. Hi, Brian. Hi, Justin. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. I'm just with my dog who's snoring. Do you want to hear it? Look at this. Your dog looks so cool. He is cool. He's a Frenchie bulldog. He is a baby pig. He is a baby. He's a baby. Yeah, he a lot. Yeah, I love Frenchies. It's a shame how they're so freaking inbred and stuff that they got these problems. I hate that. I hate it. But yeah, I love him. You need your head test. Don't listen to him. You need your head testing. Big, half, nah. Like, why do you even have to say that you're big? You're overcompensating, most seriously. Why can't you just say you're small? And you're talking about me being freaking egomaniac. Just like, yeah, you can't be humble and just be like, I'm medium. Medium, just like, you can't even say that. Or small, you just have to say, I'm big. I'm huge. I'm 6'3" and 20 stone. Is 20 stone a lot? I don't know. How much are you in kilograms, though? How much are you in kilograms? Well, I'm 6 foot. So, you know, you'd be like 3 inches taller than me. So I'd be looking up at you. I'd be like, ew, and you'd be like, I'm 6 foot, and then you'd, I don't know, probably kill me with your breath. Because I'm just imagining you have a really bad breath or something. I don't know. I have good breath. I don't have dog breath like you. 6'7". Yes. Why aren't you 6'7"? Why aren't you 6'3"? You need to go to Turkey and get that leg lengthening surgery because 6'3" is just not enough. 6'3" is like, it's okay. But like, you know, it's 6'3" is the new 5'5". You need to be 7 foot tall. That's what you need to be. Partying before. Well, I don't know why I'm in stone. Because I use the freaking metric system like a normal human being. Is 20 stone a lot? I swear that 20 foot stone's a lot. I don't know. Like, isn't I don't know. Maybe I'm 10 stone. I don't know what stone is. I know kilograms though. I'm 70 kilograms. Yeah, I'm 70 kilograms. 70. I'm a 60. No, I'm 7. I think I'm just about 70 kilograms, but I'm 6 foot tall, so. I don't know how many stone that is though. Perfect. No, I'm 70 kilograms. More of me to love. You're in England, yeah? So we use stone, ounces and pounds. We don't. We use the metric system. I use kilograms. I use freaking... No, that's in America. You're getting it confused. No. In America... Yeah, you should Google 20 stone converted to kilograms. Because it's probably like 100 and... It's probably like 1,000 kilograms or something. 20 stone sounds big. I weigh 20 boulders. 20 stones that they used to build the Pyramid of Giza. I weigh that much. I cannot leave the house. I am immobile because I'm weighed down by the sheer weight of stones. Imperial system. Yeah, no, but it's like the opposite because America has the imperial system and we have the metric system. It's the opposite. Americans are the one who don't use centimeters, kilometers, like kilometers is like a European thing. It's like it's 20 kilometers that way. My good man. Whereas like, you know, Americans just like, oh yeah, it's 17 miles down the road or something. No, it's difference. Anyway, nah, I have 3 stone and 6.5 kilograms. 6.5 kilograms. You're freaking. You're not human. Like even the smallest human is at least freaking 30 kilo. Like, you know. Or 20, between 20 and 30 kilograms. Like, you can't be 6 kilograms. That's ridiculous. Yeah, but body weight we use for stone. Yeah, but what I want to know, though, is, like, am I, like, half your body weight, though? Because I'm, like, 70 kilograms. And, like, you know, am I 10 stone? Or am I 30? I don't know. I could weigh more than you. You could be 6'7" and just be, like, you know, I don't know, in your pounds or whatever, 0 pounds. I don't know. I don't know science. I don't know that. Imperial system anyway by doctors, for fuck's sake. That isn't. It's kilograms. And yeah, I don't know. My doctor always tells me in kilograms. Maybe because, you know, that's just his preference. Maybe you have a really shit doctor or something who just wants to confuse you with the lie that imperial units. By the way, like metric system is fuck. I'm sorry. I just fucking fingered his fucking nose. I'm sorry, Milo. So the imperial system is worse than the metric system. So yeah. Yo, dummy trans. How am I dummy? I know the metric system. Need to say more. I weigh UK stone. DE kilograms. I've never heard of stone or kilograms. I don't know how much I weigh. I only know kilograms. Now, I don't know stone or pounds. That's what I meant to say. When you weigh yourself, on a scale, what does it tell you? It tells me, get off, you fat fuck. Go lose some weight. And then I do. And I get on it again and it says, you again. And yeah, that's what my scale says to me. It's an AI weighing scale. It's AI. I programmed it to have a bit of fun, but not too much fun. If it actually said that to me, I would freaking make sure that it could feel every single bit of pain as I threw it in a bonfire and just like heard all the metal and the plastic burn and crack and melt and stuff. Seriously, my weighing scale would not talk like that to me. No, sir. No, ma'am. No day. No way. No shape. No form. So yeah. Yes, for the 100th time. Yes. Yes. Yes, Velvet. You are not attractive. Wow. My confidence has taken a deep dive. Here I was the whole time thinking I was slightly attractive. Meanwhile, I'm just getting this newsflash. Wow. What is water wet? Is water wet? No, water is not wet. It is a liquid. Sand is wet. The sky is orange. Open your eyes, people. Open your ears. Open your third eye to the star signs. Leo, Astra, Cancer, Lepidus. I don't know star signs. Yeah, and no, I can tell that. Are you Mega? No, I'm the opposite of Mega. I am woke girl. How long do you talk shit for? All night. Is the sky blue? The sky is blue to our eyes, but to a dog's eyes, the sky is green. It depends on the animal. If you're talking about how we perceive things as a Homo sapien, then the sky is most definitely blue, although it exhibits a greenish hue caused by the refraction of light from our atmosphere, which is ultraviolet radiation emitted from the sun, a star millions of light years away, millions of miles away. Woke is sick AF. Woke is sick. Woke is sick in a good way. I'm woke sick. Sick. That's sick, bruv. That's good. I thought sarcastic, but fuck me. You're on a level, gal. Love it. Thank you, gal. Thank you. Thanks. Like parallel stick. I have no idea what a parallel stick is. No on the parallel, yes on the stick. I like sticks. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but I will still love sticks because I'm genetically programmed to enjoy sticks. Not stones, though. Stones are garbage. They need to be rolled down a hill into a river and then collect sediment and then be turned through the process of erosion into small stone particles, which are then deposited as sand, which are then subverted under the tectonic plate and form a sedimentary rock layer. Have you still got your none of your business? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. You'll never know. Only your dad will know, because I give it to him all the time. He enjoys it. He loves it. No, I'm just joking, I don't give it to him. He just sits in the corner in his cuck chair. He's cucked. Your dog is so cute. Thank you. He's a really cool dog. I love him. Look at him snore. Oh my god, look at him snore. Look. I don't know what an Articuno is. Is an Articuno a Pokemon? I love Pokemon. Pokemon are kill. Pokemon are nice. We be live every night. I wasn't live yesterday, but I'm live most nights. How gay are you from 1 to Seth MacFarlane? Is Seth MacFarlane gay? I swear he isn't gay. Is Seth MacFarlane gay? I didn't know that. What's under the wig? Human skin. What do you think? Yeah. I don't know. It's actually a machine, unlike the Terminator, but with tits. No, it's human skin under it. And of course my own hair, so. I have pretty long hair. It comes up to like here. And yeah, I can put it in a ponytail. It's pretty nice. It's something to like grab onto because, you know, I love ponytails. I love them. Ponytails are nice. Do you watch anime? No. But it's alright, I guess. Weird question. I only get weird questions. How you say I don't know? How you say? You are gay. Who say I'm gay? You are gay. You are transgender. I love that interview. Man, the Africa, they took it to like another level, didn't they? It's like, why are you running? And I'm just like, oh my God, I love this. Love it. Can I have more of it, please? Take the wake up. No. What are you, my dad? You're not my dad and you're not my daddy. So I don't have to say what you say. I don't have to do what you say. Shut up. Only my dad and my daddy could possibly order me to take it off. No, I will not. None of your business, Tony. You should know you are a ball bag. You're like the entire bag, but no balls. You're just the bag. Yuck. A bag with nothing inside it is just like pointless. It's like an empty Greg's plastic bag, just like floating on the wind. Meanwhile, you're missing everything that makes a bag delicious, like sausage rolls and whipped cream and donuts. And a nice jammy hard biscuit. And a big fat spicy Mexican baguette. Oh. But yeah, you don't have any of that because you're just a bag. Yeah, people just love the abuse. Shut up, NHS bangers. What does that even mean? Sadly, with austerity, the NHS barely does shit for anyone. Ask my granddad, he's had a shit thing with his neck for ages. And the NHS took like 2 years to respond because of austerity. Because they're forcing everyone to have private healthcare. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. This keep on happens to my hair. This keep on happens. I that. How do we achieve world peace? By working in cooperation with each other and everyone. I believe good examples are Finland, Switzerland, and Norway, and parts of Germany and Poland. You should come to the loft down in Essex. Fucking Basildon a few times. Love them. Have a good laugh with them. Yeah. Maybe. I've been Basildon a whole bunch though. My mum used to work in Basildon Hospital. Word. You have coffee breath. I have decaying breath. I breathe on you. It's like dead, maggoty bacon mixed with bits of rats drop-ins and stuff. You know, you'll die. I breathe on you. You'll be like, oh my God, this is worse than mustard gas. And you'll just pass out. It'd be like Attack of the Dead Men, except they actually died and they didn't fight valiantly against the Germans. Newcastle has a scene called the Pink Quadrant. I want the pink. I want it. I want it. You still smoke elf bars. I don't even know what that is. What is an elf bar? What is it? Please tell me. If it's something that you hate, then I'll do it. I'll do anything you hate. If you hate jumping off a cliff, I will jump off a cliff. I'll just do it to spite you. I'm the opposite of you. I'm the anti-person. I do anything. Come Southend. I go Southend all the time. I love your pier and your aquarium. I'm going Southend like next week, actually. I practically live in Basildon Hospital. Where's your snake gone? My snake is in its enclosure. It just doesn't want to come out because it's very shy. No wonder. You're being so rude. Everyone's being so rude to me and you wonder why my snake doesn't want to come out? Come on. Being nice is quite fine in there. He's quite fine. And he just doesn't want to come out. Ew. Ew. My snake just had a hard day. And he just doesn't want to come out because he just wants to relax, guys. Please. He's just a cute little snake. Chicken Phillips, stop lying. My name is not Chicken Phillips. My name is not Chicken Phillips. You cannot talk to anyone else in the chat with me. This isn't here to make friends. This is here for my amusement because I'm King Joffrey or something, apparently. It's my pure amusement, but I'm not Chicken Phillips. I'm not chicken breast either. I'm chicken, not fires. What should I call myself? No, I'm Caesar because I love those Planet of the Apes movies. You got to call me Caesar now. Just like you got to be like Caesar, and you got to say it like in the ape way, like Cobra did. Just like Cobra, just like you know, it's like human, build dam, and then you got to be like Caesar, and you got to call me Caesar. No, not Lady Gaga. I said Caesar, Caesar, and I'm just like leader of the Planet of the Apes, Caesar. I'm not vegetarian. I don't want a Caesar salad. Caesar salad is green. I don't want green. I want pink. I want fresh meat. I want pink is my favorite color. I'm Caesar, but pink. Fresh, uncooked, uncut meat. I'm just fresh meat. Just freaking fresh and fresh-alicious. Pink meat. Vegetables are green. I hate green. Green vegetables are not tasty. Meat is tasty. Ariana Grande 2026. Ariana Grande is considerably thinner than me. Ariana Grande is on a starvation diet. Ariana Grande is just like dead of starvation. Just dead. Look at Ariana Grande in Wicked. She's so thin. It's like ridiculous. She sits on like a freaking sofa and she gets like freaking trauma because she has like no fat at all on any of her body and it's just her bones. And she like touches anything. It's just like skin grinding against bone. There's like no cushion, no muscle, no fat, no nothing. Am I a thin shaman? Yes, you shouldn't be that thin. You shouldn't feel the need to freaking Lindsey Graham. How could you couldn't be more of a cuck. Yes, that's who we need. Lindsey Graham, a guy that looks like a Kentucky Fried court jester from fucking TGI Friday. Lindsey Graham. Wow. I am constantly surprised. Stupidity is always predictably stupid and surprising. Gemma Collins is your idol. Yes, she is. She is the bitch, the legend. I love Gemma Collins. One day, I wish I just want to be her. One day, I will get as sassy, as fat as Gemma Collins, but not today. Not while I'm just eating chocolate fudge cake. It will take considerably more. Like Coca-Cola, smoothies, and breakfast burritos stuffed with licorice and sweet jelly babies. That is what it will take. I beat cancer. Well done, Zulu. We're all proud of you. I wish I can have that bravery and that spirit one day. I wish. If I ever get it, which hopefully I don't. Hopefully I do not get cancer. I don't want to get cancer. I don't want to get brain tumor. I don't want to get breast cancer. I don't want to get skin cancer. I don't want to get it. I would probably get skin cancer because I'm so pale. It may not look it, but I'm actually very pale. I come from Ireland. I am Irish. And if these filters weren't here, you'd be able to see a bunch of freckles on my cheeks. On my big fat cheeks, there's a whole bunch of freckles because I'm Irish. And my skin is very white. I have to pat on factor 50 every single day, even though it's the winter. It's the winter, it's the middle of the winter, and I have to put factor 50 on my skin. Because otherwise I turn into a tomato. Sometimes you're too white, and I'm just too white sometimes. I wish I was darker because I just have to put on sun cream every day. It's unfair to be a vampire. It's unfair. I got it. I'm 6 foot tall. I'm 6 foot tall. I'm 6 foot tall. By the way, if you guys like the live, then I can get to 50 likes. I refuse to say anything until this live stream gets to 50 likes. Because that's my record. I want to beat it. I want to get 50 likes. I've been live for 3 hours. 3 hours. Can I get 50 likes, please? And I'm not going to talk until I get 50 likes. So there, you can just listen to this dog snooze. Because until I get 50 likes, I'm not saying anything. More than 3 people left. Many more than 3 people. It was 4 people. It's actually 5 people. Maybe 6 people. I don't know. Reported for what? For being too awesome. I don't get it. No one will have any respect for me because I said I had to get to 50, but then it took freaking everyone ages, so I can't do it anymore. Where's the Lego? It's over there in the corner. Somewhere over there, please. Can someone not like, please? The act was going great. No, it wasn't. Shut up. People left. Semi-finals. I don't know what that means. Ladyboy. Okay. I'm not offended, if that's what you mean. Daddy. Ew. Trying to fix, but I can't because they're too fat. I did it. Someone disliked. It was at 48, but then it went to 47. What the fuck? No, I do not have a detached garage downstairs. I'm sorry. I don't have the money to get a house extension. You're so cute, Milo. I love you. Oh my god. Milo's so cute. I just think he's really cute. All the time. Milo. Milo. I just think he's really cute. I just love Milo. I just love him with my heart and stuff. What's time? Can someone tell me what the time is? Are you seriously not going to tell me what the time is? Do I have to look for myself? First person to tell me what the time is can be a moderator. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. What's the time? Are you going to do a 360? You'd like that, wouldn't you? No, I'm not going to do a 360. 20. Wait, is it 20 past 12? Really? Really? Thanks for telling me the time. There's a dead fly on your window ledge. No, there isn't. No, there isn't. You got me to look to the side, you fucking pervert. Oh my god. Pervert. Anyway, but there's no dead fly on my window ledge. And there's not Pennywise, the dancing clown behind me. There's no one behind me. Not some Georgie that you're going to freaking convince into your cellar. So you can do clown shit. I'm not doing that. Milo, calm down. Milo, calm down. That's just a camera. Your side profile is not good. Because of my nose. Well, I'm sorry. I refuse to have plastic surgery to fix it. I refuse it. My nose is my nose. And sure, it's sharp enough to kill you. It's sharp enough to gut you. But, you know, I'm not having surgery to make it look... Would you rather this be my nose? Or would you rather it be the Michael Jackson nose? Because that's what you get when you get plastic surgery. You turn into Michael Jackson. You need plastic surgery. Everyone says that. And offered you to pay for a nose job. I don't doubt his sincerity, but nose jobs are fucking expensive. They're very expensive. Because they're nose jobs. I feel so fat. I got so much fat on my body, it's crazy. I got fat here, I got fat here, I got fat here, I got fat everywhere. It's just annoying. 9 grand. This costs a lot of money for a nose job. It's crazy. And plastic surgery. They fucking pull your face like this. This is how people look that have had plastic surgery. And sometimes it doesn't settle properly, so they look like they've had a stroke or something. Never cut your pimple, please. I don't have a pimple. What pimple are you referring to? I don't have a pimple. I'm not sure what you mean. I don't have a pimple. I have no pimple. Wow. Like the live, like the live, like the live, like the live. Hey, it's you, Charlie. Hello. I said as I didn't fart into the chair. Hello, new person. I've never farted before in my life. That wasn't me, it was a dog. I don't fart. He's disgusting. He just farts all the time, not me though. Even though that sounded like a human fart, that wasn't me. Makes you special. Only special people can fart, yes. Is that a man? No, it's a dog. Very good guess though. But this is not a man. You can tell by the fur and the ears and the paws and the dog-shaped face. So, yeah, no, it's not a man. It's a dog. It's a dog, guys. It's a dog. Jeez. Anyways, I'm going to now go to the bed. I'm going to go to bed. You got to work in the morning. Oh, yeah, I know. I got to work in the morning. I got to go to work. Oh, that's going to suck. But I need to go because I need to go sleep. I've almost been streaming for 3 hours. And I've not had a single 50 likes. I just need 2 more likes, please. Please, like the live. Give me to 50. Pretty please. I just need 50 likes so I can go to bed and have a good dream. If I have any less than 50, it will be a nightmare. So you can just like the live. It's nothing. It doesn't cost anything, but it means so much to me. To me. But it's still 48. I'm going to have a shit sleep. You are so entertaining. I only clocked 10 minutes. 10 minutes? Oh, jeez, that is not a short period of time at all. That's quite a long period of time. That's actually 10 lots of 60 seconds. So that's actually a long period of time. You liked, thank you. Go sleep, princess. Thank you, Ans. Oh my god, you also take such good care of me. Thank you. Mwah. Far from entertaining, actually. Yes, I have seen far better in my Shakespearean comedy. Stick to your day job then. I don't have a day job. This is my life. It's my life. So yeah. Do you have the British accent? Of course I do, darling. This is the... No, I don't. Do I have the British accent? No, I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now without 50 likes. I'm gonna go to bed because I need to go lie on my side because I can't sleep on my front. I can't sleep on my back. I need to go and lie on my side now and go to sleep and think about puppies and stuff. So you know. Anyway, is X an X so bitter? La. I don't know what it means. Fish egg. You better like the live or I'm going to punch you with these very feminine hands that have a perfect manicure. Better like the live. Go Speedy. I'm going to go to sleep. Not because I want to, but because I'm tired, so... yeah. By the way, expect some zoo videos tomorrow. I'm going to go to the zoo. So yeah, expect some zoo videos. Good night. I'm going to go to bed. Because I'm tired, not because I'm lazy. Good night. Or you come tomorrow. Probably. I'll try to remember you. Yeah, I'm going to go to bed now. So have a nice time, guys. And thanks for watching me. Even to all the haters, I guess, who were totally not good or something. So yeah, adios. Auf Wiedersehen. Arrivederci. Ciao. Ciao, guys. Ew. And good night.